We need to close that. Just
Italian for a second.
hey, he's just a guy.
Oh man.
There's D20 right there.
It's
I can't
stuck.
reach it.
Let me take my tiny little fingers.
You want me to do
Tiny
it?
fingers.
You want me to do it?
No, I'm gonna use
Here.
I'm gonna use technology. Get your tiny little fingers out of here. This is you little tiny, take your little
Put
tiny.
your tiny little fingers.
No, I want to
in
look.
there.
Could you actually?
Oh, a needle.
You can try.
What's funny is that Mimic actually has those pockets that everyone has in their mouth.
Yeah, the little tonsil.
Yeah. Take it. It's it.
Where tonsil
I believe in you,
stones like
but-
to collect.
Back up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I had a hold of it.
she's the Mimic's dentist.
You got it.
She's all up in there.
Get it!
Hey! Good job.
There's also one on the other side.
I love how the only Star Wars character sheet that I know.
Those are
what it is
easier to get out.
is-
Oh, I know.
It's bad that I want to make a new character for the Star Wars campaign. As much as I like having Talon there, I don't want to overuse him
Yeah.
too. But I think I'll just continue with it.
There you go.
Even though I do have a lot of character ideas. Here you go. That'll be $400 for this visit. I hope you have
Are you a
insurance.
director?
Yes.
I prefer if you don't have insurance.
Well, there's other ways of payment. Would you like to donate some blood?
Do you know who Insane Clown
Show it
Posse is?
with a pint.
Man.
This one ain't
He
mine.
didn't know who ICP was. I had to show him who ICP was in the car.
What?
What?
Huh?
You didn't know who ICP was?
No, Isaac didn't.
ICP.
I didn't even
They're gonna-
say nothing.
I was telling him about you not
Oh.
knowing ICP.
Oh, the band.
It's okay. I was listening to a song on there earlier on the way back from Dayton, and it said nothing more. Eric, whatever the dude's name is, and,
Yeah.
and IP.
I see you, Pete.
And I was like, it's I Prevail. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
There's a lot of bands I don't know. But I want to.
but yeah. So I showed him the Boogie Woogie Woo, Hocus Pocus.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is
In
that blood or is that?
fact, I know Boogie Woogie Woo
pizza
by
sauce.
heart.
Yeah, it's pizza sauce. It's too light.
Yeah, I
It's way too
know
light.
Boogie Woogie Woo by heart.
Never noticed this was sharp.
Jeez, that is sharp. I can see from here.
she's got sharp knives. See?
I do. In this bag. Which actually hurts because you can feel it through the bag.
I draw blood with that.
Why? Why would you make this?
Yep. That's pretty damn sharp.
Are you bleeding?
No, I wasn't trying to. I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not a masochist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at it.
And then you got like the opposite, where these are silicone.
Just. Yeah, you threw one at me one day, I think. Then I threw like a giant D20 or something like that.
I don't know
can't
which
remember how
one's
that went. No, I threw one of my
I don't know
dice.
which one's sharper.
What you guys like?
What happened?
Actually, I think the red one.
It looks like you just woke up. Hey guys, I just took a 1 minute nap.
I took my makeup off and I let my hair down.
You don't look horrible. You look like you took a
I
nap.
think
Just like,
JJ's dice
"Damn."
is sharper.
Yeah.
But also, it's kind of creepy that eyeball looking at me.
The eyeball always looks up.
No. Don't go cry now, please.
I'm not
You guys,
gonna cry.
I don't think she cares that much.
It was just so weird. Just I kept thinking, hey guys, shoes.
Well, to be fair, I did just have makeup remover like in my eyes, so.
Fair enough.
To be fair.
Alright.
I feel like I'm not gonna make it
Yeah,
out of this
but
house.
Heather, he didn't know who ICP was, so I showed him. Was it 2 or 3 songs?
Come on, give me the insight.
I don't know that I know any, like offhand like that.
I know.
Like I know the band.
Yeah.
Yeah, same
Hocus
here.
Pocus,
Yeah.
Boogie Woogie Woo.
Think.
I know. I'm trying. Halls of Insanity.
Brain blast.
Bring me in.
I like
You
ICP.
do the stars to buy candy.
Oh. I listen to screamy music.
So do I, but I like ICP too.
That's like earlier, the kids are like,
No.
And
we're listening to
Steven
my
was
screaming
like,
music.
we're listening to my screaming music. So I put on Hercules for them.
Yeah. That's how you do it.
They have a band that does like Disney covers. and-
Oh, I know.
She's like, oh, I know.
The like rock version.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
had Bad Omens playing in the front, and then you had like Hercules playing.
God.
Yeah, good combination. But they were zoned out because their medication. They're like,
They're all on ADHD medication.
bless their heart.
AKA meth or crack.
What?
What?
We do not encourage drugs around here.
Why, yes.
Unless it's ADHD medication.
Or anxiety.
Would you like a
Or anxiety.
Yeah, Remy, your anxiety.
You're invited to take. I mean,
What?
nothing. I don't know. Anyway, hi. Welcome back to the stupidity of this.
Welcome back.
You. It's too soon.
I have two versions
Hey.
of that on.
Your neighbors are back home.
I'm sorry.
So.
Welcome back to Wizards and Weirdos. Alright, DJ. Welcome back to our ASMR.
Let's see. You found your childhood home,
Yes, that's right. Okay.
a blacksmith shop that's ran by your uncle.
Wow, that's a real hit right there. Just out of the blue, just like, yeah, you have an uncle. All right. So
Put it this way, you knew of your uncle. You didn't know.
it's vague,
Yeah.
considering all the stuff that's happened. You know, kind of like dying, being reborn.
Yes, it also-
Sponsored by Liquid Death. No, I'm just kidding.
I wish.
That would be awesome, man.
That would be awesome. Anyway, all right. So I walk up to this awesome place.
I'm gonna start sending it to their email. How many times we have liquid death on the
Also, Harbor Freight.
I just give it a
Hit me up.
Okay, so what's it?
Mountain Dew.
That is like, can you imagine the first sponsor we get is like, well, our sponsor today's Harbor Freight.
I am a
Go down-
mechanic.
Go on down there and get you sent to that tool
I
shed.
work on cars for a
Ah!
mechanic.
Sorry.
You sound so fit. I work on cars, okay? Actually,
And
I'm-
JJ works in a warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I stuck
Regrettably.
in a break room and drive. Jesus. Oh my god! Why was that so precise?
Right in front of your feet.
JJ was like, ow.
It just went boom.
I didn't
and
feel a
it just-
thing. You gotta think. I've been shot with frame and staples, so
It bounced.
I didn't feel a thing.
I was trying to get it in here, and it just went whoop.
Target sighted.
It
All
was
right.
like it perfectly hit
All right.
one of the sides.
We're gonna go off on a whole tangent.
Yeah.
All right, so I walk up and realize that this is my uncle, but I don't remember my uncle.
I'm also shedding.
Pretty
this
much.
Daredevil shirt. It's hot.
You kind of remember.
He's dripping.
You kind of remember
Oh,
your
that's
uncle
extra.
constantly arguing with your dad about something. So you were too young to remember, but you just remember they were always at each other's odds, but they always had each other's back
I
too.
have a t-shirt
Okay.
and a
Seems
tank
like
top
typical
under
brother,
this.
Yeah.
type stuff. Okay.
It's like one was saying
I've been there.
was all for the order, the Paladin order.
And one was not.
And one
was not.
ready.
It was cool.
Type stuff.
No,
Heather's dad bought me a shirt.
although you don't remember your dad's side of it, but he never wanted you to join the order.
My dad,
Yes.
Dripping.
but my uncle was all for it.
Yeah.
I would feel a lot
Kind
less
of like
self-conscious
military
now
school
than, like, 6
type
months.
mindset. Like,
Yeah.
that'd be great for it. You should join it.
He's part of the city. He should be part of the order.
That type of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, stop! You violated the law. Pay up one fine and serve your sentence.
I tried to do that yesterday. It did not work out.
Stop! No. I could go on the whole list of Oblivion lines, but anyway. Alright, so I walk up to this place. Vague memories of my uncle wanting me to go to become a paladin.
Yeah.
But, that
As you walk in, you can hear him working the anvil. Just working on some kind of swords and stuff like that. He's so you new customer? He's not even looking. He's still.
well, how about your nephew?
He stops, looks over at you, goes,
Oh wait, hold up. Sorry, I wear that too often. Hi, I believe you're my uncle. I
That's one way to start. a
vaguely
conversation.
remember you. I know it's gonna sound weird, but
That is a weird way to start.
you look just like your father.
That's impressive.
I don't really like looking at myself in the mirror. And
Your father didn't either.
fair enough.
Nope, not gonna make that joke.
I always make that joke.
No, we're streaming. I'm not making that joke right now.
Nope. Don't go there.
I'm now imagine that old movie Heavyweights where I say old because Keenan Thompson was in it and he was a little kid. And one of them turned around, had a sign up to his butt. Not talking about D&D. We're talking about the movie.
Michael, what are you doing?
You broken my camera. I remember that scene. I'm old.
Oh,
Anyway.
walks in the Smith uncle.
You broken my camera. Anyway.
I'm gonna go.
Sorry.
Hello?
Okay, hold up. Before we
Distraction.
continue, I'm trying to think. How did I get here? What drove me to come to this spot?
The leader of the Mage Guilds
Right.
brought you here
Because
because
she said that she'd tell me something about my past. Okay.
yes.
All right. I would update you on everything that's happened, but a lot's happened. Like, mom and dad dying, me being brought back by a god, Geth. Geth, right? It was Geth, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sure. I was making sure I was right on that, but I got brought back by this paladin
He
god.
kidnapped a
Shut up!
necromancer.
You're not here. Sorry, the voices in my head. But I got kidnapped. Damn it! You got kidnapped. I got kidnapped by my own god. No, I got kidnapped. Dadgummit, my brain needs
You
to...
didn't get kidnapped.
Just hold on.
Jack just like,
When someone says something, it just sticks there. It's just like, all right.
ADHD.
I got reincarnated. Not really. Brought back by a paladin god that said, hey, we need you here to do this certain thing. And I got brought back, part of this paladin order, and I don't know, I just felt like an outcast, really. And then they got murdered, and, I'm just left here with this burden of, saving the world, I guess. Even though I don't feel like I'm up for the task. But the leader of the Mages Guild sent me here. Said that this would be a way to learn about my past, which, no duh.
I'm pretty sure it wasn't the god that brought you back.
Then who?
Your father.
My father.
Long story short, you know of arcane sickness.
I do.
You know of arcane blessings. Both of your parents had both of your abilities. Your mother had the ability to summon fallen allies
Okay.
within reason.
Of course.
For example, if they were like a necromancer, they died, you can't bring them back.
Right.
They have to be like paladin, whatever alignment you are.
Right. Debatable.
Yeah, pretty much. And then your father
Is he trying to get at something?
seemingly could never die. But in actuality, he could die, but he would heal back from pretty much any wound.
Right.
While I know the full story of that, I don't know if I should tell you right now.
Why?
I don't have the heart.
All right. I won't push you. So, if I recall correctly, using the information you've given me, mother and father made a sacrifice, brought me back, and sacrificed themselves for me.
Pretty much.
And
The
then
difference is you've had these since you were little, these abilities. Eventually, your father, he was part of the order, but when he met your mother, he joined the Adventurers Guild.
but how did he meet
She was an adventurer.
Fair enough. I follow that son.
Yep. Through a series of events, they got together and had you.
Fair enough. So let me guess. He joined the Adventurers Guild probably after seeing all the horrors that being a paladin brings upon you, and
He didn't like the black tape.
no, there's
Red
a
tape.
lot of that.
I forgot the term. Was it black tape or red tape?
Okay.
Red tape.
Okay.
I have no
I
idea.
wouldn't say that in
I have
character.
no
I was actually
Put these
wondering.
back where they were.
That seems like that would fit though. Is it red or black? Pretty sure it's red.
While I was part of the order, I was usually on field duty.
You were very adamant about me joining.
I was, yes, but now I see your father was right.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of things I wish I never did, but at the same time, I'm glad in a way.
While I was part of the order, I eventually left because the prince.
Oh, douchebag?
Yes.
Yeah.
We punched him.
Yeah, me and my companions, aka friends, we did some work to him, and the king landed a solid hit on him. It was great. It was a fun time.
Oh, I should share the links.
But so what is it you don't have a heart to tell me about? Like, what does it entail? Do I have to buy you an ale to
No.
listen to?
That's me. Jack.
Long story short,
You don't have to tell me everything. Just something.
you were stillborn.
Stillborn.
When you were born, you weren't breathing. You weren't nothing.
You were nothing.
That's kind of how I actually was born, actually. Funny enough.
Anyway, your parents had the option to either let you rest or let you live. But there were stuff they had to do.
Right.
They had to give away their arcane gifts
Just for me.
just for you.
Really funny.
So, technically,
The gods were against it,
Oh, man.
but it was still an option.
all the gods were against it.
Yes,
Why?
Don't worry, he tries.
you were a child.
Oh. So, didn't see any potential in me. Figured it was a waste of
No, it wasn't that. Usually, the Beast Mother. She's also the god of reincarnation. Through her, you could be reborn as someone else. But through your parents being the way they were, they convinced them.
Surprised they don't hate me still for that, to be honest. I mean, but
The gods don't hate any of us,
no.
It's just a big sound that doesn't help.
Debatable.
other than the prince,
Yeah,
I'm assuming.
we don't talk about him. He's a special case.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I often question myself if I'm cut out for this, to be honest. I mean, I'm just some guy walking around in a piece of armor trying to do the right thing. I mean, I don't even feel like a paladin, if I'm being honest. I never felt like I was a part of that order.
You don't see it. I do.
I just look at Discord. How do I promote yourself tab? And there's just a. Do you see what it says? You know? Take a guess who that is. Oh, man. Sorry.
It's so goofy and out of place. I just ain't got
So is he.
Yeah. Yeah. Oof. We don't mention him.
He who shall not
Be named. Don't name him 3 times, he'll appear.
This is squeezing my head now.
Anyway.
Pretty much, once your dad lost his gift, the order kicked him out.
So just,
They were like that.
sounds about right.
I knew that one was coming.
But he joined the Adventurers Guild,
'Cause they don't
using what he knows. Turns out there were drawbacks with giving away your
Yeah,
arcane
that's
gift.
honestly when you know how to-
He lost some of his strength.
No.
Makes sense.
Eventually, he
Yeah,
learned to
it
work
was
the
like,
anvil.
Yeah, I'm like scared.
I'm guessing you helped him out with that?
Pretty much.
I know I'm bald. Jesus.
Through talking, me and him, we talked about your future, and I was, again, the part you remember,
I froze.
gung ho with the whole order.
You broke it.
Which understandable at the time.
At the time, it was
Yeah.
a lot better than it was. Well, a lot better than it is now.
Now it almost doesn't exist.
No, it exists. Just
Not as good.
they have their own thing going on.
Yeah.
Right now, they're focused on necro ore and
Good on.
necrotic outbreaks.
As long as they don't make that big mess up like the prince did. Okay, hold up.
For the record, he was not talking about you.
This whole time she's been like, is JJ trying to kill my character?
Yes.
Not yet. Just kidding.
Just kidding. I'm not trying to kill you. Just kidding.
Not yet. What?
Well, that's the aim as a DM. You
Yeah.
try to get close to it.
But not really. Yes. It's JJ we're
Look,
talking.
that I don't think I've taken any damage the entire.
Don't say that.
Yeah.
Don't say
Yeah,
that.
that's
Don't
it.
say
Yeah,
that. Don't say
I should
it.
say yeah.
Now he's gonna target her.
Probably.
You're
Wait, no,
learning.
never
No,
mind.
learning.
eventually I'm going to target everybody.
Never mind. Yes, I did. I lied.
That's
I was
why
like-
I'm a walking tank
Oh,
for
yeah,
this
wait, no, I did.
situation.
Because that's how I remember to target certain people when I DM.
I'm always targeted because I'm a tank.
Main reason I made you a little more tanky this time, because you're healing your healing thing.
What, my 5 points?
No.
It's gotten better now.
His band-aid.
No, just think about... I keep thinking back to the one shot, the rolls you would get.
What, the blacksmithing?
No. The one shot where I was used.
Oh no.
Death rolls.
Yeah.
I didn't even... I just breathed and the D&D campaign's...
Shut up.
You got one shot.
What?
Anybody else hear that?
It's probably the Hispanic people across the street.
It's coming from that way.
They having a party in the...
I know. That's what I'm
I mean, it could
talking
be the warehouse behind us.
Probably.
There's probably one dude in there just jamming out to some Creed.
Oh shoot. Jumps out the window. But alright.
I noticed.
Wrapping it back around, winding it up. We're back here. Paladin order, you mentioned all that. Okay, you were talking about my father and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So they really kick you out if you just lose your gifts? That just seems kind of...
Well, it wasn't just that. Yes, he also lost his gifts, but he also started questioning the higher ups.
Oh, yeah, it runs in the family.
Your dad had this way with people. He didn't just attack the higher ups. He had this way of getting people to come to his side.
Again, like father, like son. Whew. At least I inherited a lot more things than I thought from my father. To be honest.
I don't know my father.
Yeah.
Why are you
He's
here?
dead. There's a problem. I don't know my father.
Just you're.
No, you just don't remember.
You're just
Remember
in the
him.
earpiece. I don't know my mother.
Why
are you?
We do have that.
That's how I picture it. Just I'm talking to him. Just they're in the earpiece like I don't have my phone. Shut up! I'm trying to bond.
We're all just trauma bonding.
That's kind of what pulled you guys together.
No, I got kidnapped.
Last I checked, I came here alone.
Spider Mom goes, here, take that one. What? No.
She needs to live.
Man,
That's why she wasn't mad I kidnapped her.
yeah.
Put it this way, in Spider Mom's mind, you needed to spread your wings.
No.
You're spreading the wings.
Oh.
I thought you were. I thought you had a middle finger.
I thought it was a booger. I was like, Steven, you never.
This is what I think of you.
You're a germaphobe. This came out of here.
Okay. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to ask. What about my mother? Like, I know she's part of the Adventurers Guild.
I thought you always said the Avengers.
I know she's part of the Avengers.
Who said there could have been a guild party called the Avengers?
Which you know.
Your mother, she was a cleric.
Sounds about right.
You won't find a lot of stuff about her in the guild
Well, she's not
What's
dead.
that?
because she liked to keep
She's in
her life separate from work.
No wonder they got together. One guy that breaks the rules and questions things, and one person that keeps their work a secret.
Your father was an open book. Your mother was a closed one.
Fair enough.
Oh, what? Hold on, what?
Talking about his parents.
You don't want to
His
know what I
mother
heard.
was a closed book, and his dad was an open
Open
one.
book.
Okay, that's not what I heard, so I'm glad you clarified that for
Yeah.
me.
Oh, you heard right. oh.
Whoa.
Oh,
Why did I scream? Screen.
I'm trying to think. I feel like there's so much I gotta catch up on, to be honest. I mean, that's kind of what happens
it's
when
weird
your memory kind of gets jogged with everything that's happened.
is that not true?
Oh, your phone. What is that, Uncle? No. I'm trying to think, is there anything else? I want to progress this along. I don't want to. I mean, we got plenty of time.
It's just. Oh,
I don't know if I don't know how long I'm staying in the city, but is there any way you could teach me, I guess, some basic smithing? I guess
Okay.
I'd like to learn. Might as well pick up in my father's footsteps, at least a little bit.
Oh yeah, I think somebody left that.
Hold up, we gotta do this first. Sky, you might have cursed my dice. We're about to find
I don't
out.
know what I'm doing this, but I'm doing it.
Look at me, what I'm trying to.
Look at this comment.
What, the one comment we have?
I just picked you up.
Uncle, you're getting a lot of notifications. Your weird device.
Huh.
It's just orders coming in.
It doesn't show
Shoot.
it.
Oh, we got a lot of good rolls, actually. Alright.
Should I be concerned that there's a comment
Yes.
on one of our videos that it's not showing me on the app?
Excuse me. You might have to scroll down. It does a weird thing. We know where you live.
That looks better than ours.
That looks better than ours.
Well, I mean, to be fair,
Don't break your ears.
They just sound like that.
Even though we're gonna get
I'm still
copyright
listening,
strike. He's a tater tot. I don't know.
What about Tater Tot?
I'm just singing
I
like
have people from Kuwait.
Pearl Jam, even
They have
flow.
2%.
Even flow.
That's a random place.
Yeah. 89 views.
Got 80 views.
89.
Oh, look at that. People are actually watching my ghost hunting video.
What?
57.
Wow. That
Wow.
might have been one of us.
That's more than I. That's more than
I'm
I
sorry,
thought.
Steven. I meant to tell you, I watched it 57 times.
It doesn't count like that.
Joke's on you.
YouTube doesn't.
I used 57 different accounts.
They count their shorts views really weird now.
Apparently. What is that?
Let me say something.
Uh-oh.
You'll probably have to put it on back.
Where is the comment?
Ooh,
Oh,
four.
it says hilarious with it.
You had this planned out.
Mhm.
I'm not even surprised. Alright.
Thanks, we tried.
All that. So the forge bond?
With a little like.
Mhm.
Of course.
Alright.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks,
For
dude.
the view, even though that's a negative comment, I don't care.
I hate you. Thanks for the views.
Yeah, once you get all that down, I'll go into more detail later.
Alright.
I have videos scheduled all the way up to the 17th. The last notification I have.
Oh.
Write faster with a pen.
Fudge.
That video had 0 views.
Nope.
Bye. People
That's what it
watching
is.
our stuff.
Miles living here short
Wow.
long.
With 26,000 views on a video, you would think they'd be watching other stuff. I would hope so.
I got a knife. No. Sorry.
No!
Look. Hey, I got $4.
It's just the way you say it.
That sounds like that commercial. It's like, I got you a dollar. Oh, you almost got it.
You gotta be quicker than that.
You gotta be quicker than that. Okay, so that gives me pleasure.
Yeah, he's a
I was
blacksmith
just
now.
watching a TikTok about vocal stems earlier, and that was in that video.
Dallas?
You gotta be quicker than that.
Weapon counts as magical for overcoming resistance.
Oh yeah, hey. Did you see what I did on my... That's my surfer.
You can summon
I didn't see
friendship.
that.
Yeah. That's my surfer.
Ow.
I didn't do platforms because I'm not always on there.
And
I'm not always on
so
here either,
with
but
the
other than
overcoming
that-
resistances, how would you shorten it down? It's just it's a magic. It counts as a magical weapon, right?
Yeah.
Sleep token received the best rock/metal
Go ahead.
album.
Go ahead and take it.
Okay.
Is that Will Ferrell?
Keep my wife name.
Wait,
That's Will Smith.
sorry. I had it both on my mind. Anyway, why is he? Oh my god! It just I don't know why that came to mind. I was like, keep your wife.
Dang.
Keep my wife's name out of your mouth.
God, that was
Again, Harbor Freight. You want to hit me up?
Well,
Also, at level 1, you can work with basic metals.
okay.
Liquid Death has a thing where you write your name in your own blood on a
Nice.
contract, and it's like that's how they get their sponsors and stuff. It's like a whole. It's a
No.
media presence thing.
So does that mean I have to go mining?
I don't think it's actually your blood.
Kind
You can also buy it.
of. Buy it. You know how
I
high
think I'd be
prices
fine
are.
with It'd be a cool publicity.
You know what's cheaper? Forging in the mines. God, that'd be sweaty. And the mines in full plate, just like
Minds of.
more, yeah. The fine.
You could probably guess the basic metals.
Yeah, iron, copper, and
Iron, copper.
I wouldn't say silver. That'd be more of a magical type weapon.
I want to.
Silver is also a mixture of metals too.
It is.
Yeah.
It's,
That would probably be level 2.
yeah. We'll save silver. Silver. It's okay. Obsidian would be like level 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And then like
That's a
the,
15.
any levels
I
up
did
would be
good.
like magical,
I was like, wait a second.
dragon,
I was
any
playing
sort
with
of
it.
other-
I'm just screenshotting it so I don't have to load it up again.
I had the urge to throw those dice at the two.
Until I have something to do, I'm just gonna take a nap.
Wow.
It turns into shrapnel if I do that though. So.
It's fine. I'll take it. What?
I thought you said something else. I was like, what?
Wow, a magical pin spell. No, I'm just kidding.
Over time, you see him, other people come by, including people from the order,
Right.
pick up weapons they ordered and stuff like that. Even adventurers stopping by and stuff like that.
Just go everywhere.
The oddest one you saw was someone from the guild, the Adventurers Guild,
That's why I had that response.
show up, and your uncle gives him one sword, and the guy leaves. That's it.
Seems odd, but
So, how long are you staying in town?
no telling. To be honest, we'll probably be on the next mission soon before we know it. To be honest.
Understandable.
That's why I had that response.
Nope. No.
No.
I was just like, when do I ask that? Where would that come in?
Never. No. Honestly, I don't know, to be honest. I mean, we might be on the next mission. So
Until I
not
have
more
something to
blinded
do,
for
I'm
all
taking
I
a nap. So I was like,
know. Heck, for all we know, something, those,
You know, I've thought about branching out.
I've had like
You're actually gonna get out of the forge?
caffeine today.
No.
I'm still like,
Still have this place running, but
That's
opening
right.
another branch.
okay.
Like in another city, you know, the guild cities, other places.
All right.
that's where we're at.
Help with shipping and stuff like that.
Sounds good. But do you have plenty of people to hire? Like, you got,
I got a few people lined up.
okay.
Some people who the guild
Yeah.
recommended to me, and
My head's actually
some people from the
really
order
Alright.
recommended to me.
I think it'd be good.
I got that
Wait,
much
is that
covered.
me?
You might be seeing more of me soon.
I'd hope so.
I don't.
You're not here.
Technically, we can hear everything.
Sorry.
Yeah, they never said they left. So if anything, they're probably just sitting there watching you hammer out our forge.
We've
Where do you
been
fall-
here. We're just
Picking
short.
on one.
I mean, I'm glad we're friends, but you know, there's like a personal family bonding thing going on here.
I'm just going. Ooh, sharp.
No.
No. Ah!
You
Ah!
see the sign that says "Don't touch."
But shiny.
Finger or blade rust.
But shiny.
No.
Oh.
You want proof? Open that one.
Okay. Do you use blades?
No, but I could.
Okay.
If anything, I think most spellcasters are proficient with daggers
We
I
are.
think so, yeah.
We are.
and crossbows.
Actually, I need daggers. I don't have any.
Never mind. I only craft the best for not doing that. I'm not doing that. I was gonna
He's like,
craft.
here you go, and it just
Not doing that.
falls
It's
apart.
not happening. I was like,
In
no.
front of his uncle, just. Oh.
It's supposed to do that.
I'm new to this.
Yeah. He actually did take up blacksmithing in one of our personal campaigns.
But I was way better.
You know what would
Yeah.
be really
I could-
cool? One of those CO2 like ballistic guns.
I was thinking about that. Gosh, that is like the weirdest invention. But we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah.
Yes,
you got
watching the
a knife?
videos, them stab the can and
Can gone. Also my hand.
Oh no.
This is a knife. You pull the pin and just.
I got more knives for my collection.
I want an actual sword, like a sharp one.
Me too.
That's like $1,000.
I'm told I'm not allowed to have one.
You're allowed. You can do anything you put your mind to.
It's because I'm
That's
clumsy.
not real.
It's because I'm clumsy.
No.
Fingerprints.
See, don't do that. That is a pet peeve. Don't do
That
that.
is legit fingerprints.
I only give you a pass because it's fake.
Scar.
That's not really fake. It's just
It's fake. It's just
if you tried to
have
stab
a
someone.
pepper.
pepper. Pepper.
Don't worry about it.
Pepper.
A pepper. You don't get a pepper.
Good.
Oh wait.
This one's the fake one.
Oh,
I
well.
forgot.
But
I'm
it
not
sounds
sorry.
cool.
Until you
That's-
can't get it out of the sheath because it's bent. Oh no. Oh no.
See, it
That's,
sounds like a real sword.
that sounds like my knife.
You know what also
One
sounds
of my
real?
knives.
That's in the other room
I know.
somewhere.
Alright. I'm just gonna. Hold up. Son of a bitch. It's not meant to be. Alright.
Oh, the dice jail. We should
Alright,
always
fine.
keep this on the table.
I only craft the best, so we're not doing that. That was a 10. Alright,
I'll buy some later.
15. Okay. That's a
Or
decent.
something.
Put a dagger on your paper. You're gonna accept it. I made this with blood, sweat, and tears.
No.
Probably literally.
Quite literally. All you hear is, "Oh, shit!"
But I was like, not gonna do that. That's a 10. I went,
I forgot you add strength to it.
The different emotions of Isaac crafting a blade. It's-
I'll
and then
just
he's
ask
crying in the
Dad.
corner, just-
I'm just gonna ask Dad.
but
That's how you quench the
ha-
blade.
here's an idea. He can make it. Your dad can make it better.
Exactly.
That's true. Give it to Dad.
Alright. What's up, you the pops? That's how the conversation goes. No. He rarely calls me.
Just give it to Spider Mom. Spider Mom, give it to him.
Here. Sorry. But okay, I guess that's it. Well, I guess we'll see you around, you know.
If we don't die in the void.
Yeah, that too. I hope not.
If you're anything like your parents, you won't die in the void.
I've come close, but you know, impaled
You
on a
don't
tree.
know my parents.
No,
For all you know, I could have.
That's
they might know him, you know. You know.
You don't know me.
You don't know me.
Actually, I do. I have your birth certificate.
I've done
right
some
here.
blacksmithing for adventurers, paladins, artificers.
You know my Spider Mom? Sorry.
Probably. Is her name Sarah?
Yeah.
That's so defeated. Yeah.
Little known fact, she's the guildmaster's second command.
Yeah.
The Vice Guild Master.
You know Oscar? He's my dad.
I figured.
Yeah.
He's not here. He in the void again.
One of
He
his
abandoned
inventions
me
almost
again.
made it to where I wasn't here. But the tree
He
thing.
doesn't like him.
No, he actually likes me. I test out his stuff. So
That he makes explode.
That's a business
hey,
thing.
the tree thing's gone.
And
Yeah.
not just that, going off of what his abilities are, he's probably the best person to test these things.
It's awesome. It's a great line of work. Don't get paid for none of it.
like a
But-
stunt man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Long story short, the artificers at the guild do pay blacksmith to handle certain metals.
So what you're saying is, with this new skill, I can definitely earn a lot more money. on this
Yes.
side. All right.
We don't need money.
I
We
mean, I'd
just
like
steal
it.
it. What?
Who
just-
hasn't wanted to buy an entire city?
That's what I said. We steal it. What?
I mean, why not? You know.
That's his job.
I mean, we have a
Who
Star
said I can
Destroyer.
multi-class into a rogue?
I'm still trying
We
to
just roll up in the Star Destroyer and just,
wait. I need to
We
make a
have
pit
Master
stop.
Chief.
we just glass an entire
We have Master
city.
Chief.
Is it too early to
You're
multi?
walking.
Is it too early to multi-class?
No.
You can do that
I
at
might-
like 3.
I might need
Yeah.
another paper though, but I need to stop by a specific place though.
I need to figure out what I want to multi-class.
Kicks
with,
in the
if I
door of
want
the
to.
Mages Guild.
Yeah.
Teach me magic.
I'm definitely multi-classing after this level.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna
I
multi.
play a rogue so much, I'm just like, please.
I'm gonna.
Something.
You did better as the arcane trickster.
That is true.
I'm gonna be a sorcerer.
I say your next stealth character. No. The next character you guys are going to be doing, you're going to be switching roles.
I'm fine.
You're going to be a paladin. He's going to be a rogue.
Oh no.
I can be whatever.
Yeah.
Haha.
You're about like me. You can play just about any role.
I mean, I play.
I
Splinter,
typically play magic.
play Splinter
users, so
Cell.
I know.
Play
Same
Metal
here.
Gear Solid. I can play a stealth character.
I've played stealth. I've played magic. I've played.
I'm a DM. I played everything.
Yeah, that's
He's
kind
a
of me.
player.
I was like, Whoa.
If you want to get technical.
Yeah. I'm a jack of all trades.
I have also
Apparently not,
been,
you're just
so
a
I guess
paladin.
I've done the same thing.
I can't do anything about
Put
it.
this, everyone has that one class they're most comfortable with.
Not paladin. I'm paladin.
I can't say that because I don't play a rogue very well.
No. You need more of a straightforward character next time.
my character is usually
Can
a
he
rogue
be?
with
Can he
ranger.
be a wizard so he does fireball and all he does is fireball?
If he multi-classes in anything, it'd probably have to be a sorcerer.
Yeah.
Too late.
Would you still get firebolt?
That's what I'm multi-classing into.
No, firebolt.
Let's see,
Fireball.
paladins and sorcerers is a good multi-class. A Sorkiden, pretty much.
You only thought I could heal. Watch this.
This is some crazy stuff.
A rogue sorcerer is like a much more powerful arcane trickster.
Meteor storm.
What?
Have you ever seen that TikTok about it has all the spellcasters talking about how they learned their spells? Like they showed
Rogue
the
Ranger one time.
they showed the warlock.
Pretty much how I play a rogue anyway.
Yeah, they showed the warlock, and he goes, "Yeah, I sold my soul to somebody," and the
Yes.
sorcerer's like, "It's in my blood," and the druid's like, he said something about nature. I forgot what it
Yeah.
was, and then the wizard was like, "I studied."
Yeah, that was. I think I actually have that meme. Hold on.
While she's doing that, it's funny in Oblivion. It's like, well, we're having a midlife crisis and the gates of hell have opened, but we're glad you've come here to the Mages Guild to study and get an education.
Have you seen Steven?
It's like,
Have you seen the lore of the Argonians?
they're
Yes.
nuts.
This is not the one, but this one's funny.
I heal the injured,
As a fellow
Protect your
Dragonborn, some
friends.
characters
summon allies in battle, war crimes.
What crime?
That one.
That one.
I just like being a paladin.
That's
that
what
breaks
all
the
D&D
mold.
groups good at, war crimes.
I just like being a paladin that breaks the mold. Everybody's like, I am a paladin, I bless you. I'm just like, I'm just building armor. I can do
Yeah, my logic with that is if you were planning on playing that kind of paladin, then I highly recommend Vengeful.
Don't be a douchebag.
I don't want to play Paladin.
Sorcerer. How did you get all those powerful spells, Wizard? How did you get so many spell slots, Warlock? How did you learn magic without selling your soul to a demon, Sorcerer? My grandfather is a demon, Bard. I use music to cast, Druid. Look, guys, I turned into a donkey. Paladin. Smite is smite.
Smite is smite.
What's funny is that actually Druid was my thought of like multi-classing this character.
Go for it.
This is my magic.
There's that one's for you then.
The problem with druids is there are rules. Like you can't. If I'm correct, at some point, some of them can't use touch metal. Like some of them just can't touch metal. I don't know why. Depending on how you multi-class, I think
As a paladin sorcerer multi-class, you can smite.
it might have
different ways.
changed
Fire,
since the
blade,
last I looked at it, but yeah.
acid rain.
Whatever.
Whatever.
The only time I played a different character, it was a it was a bard, and I used heat metal because I was like, oh, I'll try to play a pacifist character. I've not hurt anybody. First thing I did was heat metal, and I'm like, oh, this spell is just supposed to like disarm people. And JJ's like, no, they didn't let go of it. They're dying. I was like, what?
What? Oh, that's a
And what was funny is I
Jesus.
wasn't doing that intentionally.
No, he just rolled, and they were rolling poorly.
Yeah.
I took out an entire platoon of people with the spell heat metal.
Oh.
I'd look into the lore caster, Bard, if you mess with Bard.
I had an army of dragons once.
We're looking at D&D memes.
Yeah. Sorry.
Sorry.
Not really, though.
Not really. You came to watch this.
you know what we're about.
Go get some snacks. You know that piece of cake you haven't eaten in the fridge? Go get it.
Speaking of that, if you guys want some carrot cake.
Oh,
Yes.
I forgot about the carrot cake.
Yes, please.
Yes.
Heather will gladly give you some of it.
As he yells.
Get your carrot cake.
That's a good. I feel like that could have happened to Tanner at one point.
Yeah.
I think this is. I think
No, one time
Well, he
during
would
D&D,
play as a
Tanner had to
barbarian.
consummate a marriage.
Oh yeah, you told me about that.
Yeah. He had half dwarf, half shark babies.
They were cool, though.
The only one that's come close to that is a humanoid dragon.
What was funny is our DM didn't think I was being serious about it. I was like, quick question, did he only have one kid? He goes, what do you mean?
Sharks do have litters.
Yeah, that was my logic.
I keep giving him ideas, but they're not bad ideas though.
This guy's like cake.
yeah.
Cake. She falls
Y'all
down the
have
stairs.
fun. Y'all continue.
But bring me
Please. No.
I got cake at the house.
I already ate mine.
I also ate a block of cheese.
Did you cake? Did you hear that?
I did. No. I'm trying to think.
There ain't really much else you can do right now.
What's funny is her voice is like so close to my niece's voice.
She's gonna
It's
hate.
weird.
She's gonna hate me. Dagger. You're gonna take my damn dagger at me. I guess I still gotta get it to her dad. He's probably busy right now.
I just remembered that, by the way. That's why I was like, I better mention this. Heather wanted to get rid of this cake.
Fair enough. Well, stomach.
Well, get ready.
Well, get ready.
Pizza and cake. Sounds like a kid's birthday party.
It's going to end up like a kid's birthday party where you're in the bathroom for the rest of the night.
Don't worry about it.
Except kids don't really like carrot cake. That's more of an adult thing.
Don't worry about it, Isaac.
I'm not.
JJ, why are you rolling dice?
Where's the
Don't worry
princess's guard?
Don't worry about it.
Also, we were talking about sharp dice earlier.
Fair enough. I have so much I gotta do.
That one is so
Visions
sharp
go-
for no reason.
It is.
Feel that.
Let me see. Go ahead.
Why is it? It's like, why? Why are they sharp?
That is very sharp. But then a damn CO2 gun, fire it, kill somebody.
Dude, you can put that in a BB.
I do have a can launcher at the house.
Where's mine?
It was actually a ball launcher, but we lost all the balls.
Yeah, I know what those are. The
T-shirt
Nerf
can.
tennis ball thing. Oh yeah, I shot Cole with it. I remember that. It's like, hey Cole.
Then the,
Hypothetically.
then the other Isaac kept shooting walnuts at our windows. I confiscated it.
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Okay.
a lot. Yay! You get them.
There's 3 plates, 3 forks, because I know he wanted
All
it,
for
so-
me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat it.
Well,
You're eating now.
Really? Well,
That gal is gonna.
No.
No.
I would rather not feel a broken toe today.
For the sake of simplicity, we could say your uncle's name is Simon.
Cow.
No.
No, he's a lot nicer.
Remy's like, what is this?
It's bad I even question my own writing sometimes. Friend,
No.
white-haired magic elf lady.
I was gonna say something about that character, but I forgot.
Simon,
Oh, that show's on Netflix.
super cool.
Hmm?
Very cool.
Oh, I know. I got Crunchyroll.
The superior service.
Just to let you know,
No.
this is homemade
Okay.
from my boss's
Oh
wife's
no, it's
aunt.
dangerous.
It is, because it is good.
Oh.
Uh,
Well, bon appetit. Here we go.
Doesn't somebody like that own a restaurant or something?
Oh, that's gotta be good.
my boss's wife's uncle was a chef up in like New York and stuff. He had restaurants up there.
In New York. It's pretty cool.
That's what I thought.
Things okay.
Or maybe it's Boston, because you'd have a Boston accent. Because I was like, you got a funny accent. Where are you from?
Well, New York.
He's like, I got a funny accent.
Why
Listen
are
to
you
you.
cutting stuff with a spatula?
Where's the
Maybe
knife?
you'll get a knife.
No,
No,
that's
it's fine. I can make it work.
it works.
This is
Just
cut
go like
so
this.
weird.
What?
I got it. No,
No,
I'll
go
attack you. Oh yeah, you're right.
Now.
Just stab it, Isaac.
There you
I
go.
know how to stab things.
Don't worry.
I'm definitely not.
Where did that go?
I'm definitely not a criminal.
The only thing I've ever stabbed is my hand.
I watched my buddy stab his hand. I had to patch him up.
It was either me or the child.
Oh yeah. I was like,
It was a
I
Christmas
was like,
present.
what incident was that? I was like, oh yeah, it's that.
I've been stabbed. Different thing.
Yes.
There's the scar.
And that's what we're going to talk about today.
I stabbed myself. It was me or the child.
What?
I looked at it. Had violent
No.
myself.
I wasn't.
But also,
I'll explain later.
somebody in middle school stabbed
Shit.
me with a pencil, like a lead pencil.
When I
Pork
was in
off my
elementary school, there was this boy being mean to me. I was like, boy, if you don't stop, I'm going to keep you with the sun up shine. And then they brought in the officer and was talking to me about it. And I was like, no, that's it. And then I got back in there. And he had these long, like, hair. So I cut it with the scissors. I was a mean kid.
Did you want a piece?
No, I'm good.
So, what were we talking about?
I guess he's just gonna
Other
chill
than
with you
that.
guys.
Don't worry
Bro.
about it. Somebody said bro has a mace with iron stuff. Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. We're not going to talk about the exploding mace from last session.
On what?
Oh, it was one of our shorts from Minecraft.
It's kind of funny how most of this campaign has just been story development, eating, talking. That's it.
That's usually what happens.
I mean, that's D&D.
Yeah.
No, I'm trying to picture myself in the seat of the viewer right now. I'm saying, no, seems about right.
I have bouquet cake.
There's no character. We're just a meme. That's what we are.
Pretty much.
Unfortunately.
Just perfectly cut screen. Eating.
That's also what my soundboard is.
Another thing you missed earlier is I rolled 3 times and I got one nat 20.
You have to show me that.
I told
I'm
him.
scared.
I told him don't worry about it.
I'm not eating the cake.
Suddenly, you receive a mysterious woman that comes in your life.
Not a woman.
One day.
Never mind. We're getting worse streaming, so most of my jokes I can't say.
No. Bad.
So, Steven.
Oh, no.
Sure.
You said, I haven't done nothing.
As they're constantly going back and forth, you know, being children, that's how your characters interact.
Yes.
Anyway, while they're distracted,
I'm not distracted.
that same masked person earlier, the one who slipped that mask and that note in your inventory,
I forgot to write that down, but I do remember that.
yeah,
First off, I have a job.
I should check the
I'm an
group
employed
chat.
person, okay?
Yeah, you should
Continue.
check the group chat.
I'm afraid.
You should be very afraid.
JJ, my sentiments exactly. Oh my god.
No.
Could be. Nothing wrong with that.
I pictured the we'll see in chat.
That's kind of not a thing in this campaign.
You didn't say that.
Oh, to the other thing, technically. What?
Yeah. I was gonna say technically, my character is because
Yeah,
Changeling.
see?
Actually,
No.
That is how changelings work.
No.
you know what? I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Please,
Anyway,
do. Please. Please.
No, I'm just saying.
your
Shut up.
your character is male.
Who said?
You know what? You can be whoever you want to be.
Well, I'm
I
just
mean, he
saying that's how-
can power
Hey,
through him,
That
but
is
power to
literally
you.
how the changeling works.
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Just throw that there.
All right, ma'am.
It's bam.
Oh, it's like, bam.
as I said, I'm gonna leave it alone. Anyway,
For all our guys.
You do. You do.
the masked person approaches you.
Oh, there's a masked person?
Yeah,
Get him.
while you two are having your little conversation you had earlier.
Cake.
I found an almond.
Thanks for.
Found a nut.
I'm gonna leave that one alone. Anyway,
We all just went. At the collective
Steven knows where I was going.
Yep.
I knew it was coming.
I want to say it so bad. Resist. JJ, go.
What's funny is it
No.
just I could see the moment it clicked in her head what y'all were
No,
talking
no,
about.
I clicked beforehand.
I
I
can't.
think I made that joke in the car on the way here.
You did. You did. Go. Before I say it.
Anyway.
Anyway,
Go.
roll
Found it.
insight with an advantage.
I've had 400 milligrams of caffeine today, and I'm still.
That's cute. Trifling.
I stopped counting.
Same.
Where did the D20?
The question is, was that after the block of cheese?
15.
You recognize?
Oh wait, it was inside.
Yeah.
21.
You immediately recognize this man as the person who brought you into the Thieves Guild.
Oh no!
I thought you were going to say brought you into this world.
Gonna do the secret inside.
Brought you into the Gulag.
The thieves world.
We're just in a bush.
Spirit fingers.
They're like, oh, he's doing stuff. Anyway.
We're children.
Uncle's
Anyways.
like, what are you doing?
Shut up!
The way I've been playing this character up to this point, I would imagine he's just like, oh, okay.
I can see you still don't have your memories.
Not on one.
Going off of what I've been told, you haven't been looking either.
Not really, no.
I'm assuming it's because you don't know where to look. Or didn't think to look.
I don't think he has enough of brain to think to look.
I'm just.
A little bit of
This is.
a little bit of that, a little bit of that.
This is how carefree he is. It's not like I'm a rogue. It's like yeah, I'm looking. I'm just. It's us.
Yeah.
My intelligence is a 9. I'm very close to being like the dumbest character in the group.
Actually, that would be an 8 or a 7. Not a 9.
That's still pretty bad.
Mine's a 19.
No, that's average.
That's borderline can't read.
Actually, average is 8. Low is 7 and lower.
Well, we count on top
You
of.
got a 12.
Sweet, I'm smart.
I got a 19.
Yeah, but you kind of have to for like the spell casting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His most important is charisma.
Yeah. I think that's my highest. And then it's an 18.
Oh man,
Okay, continue. I don't want to ruin the brooding, goofy conversation.
it wasn't really brooding. It was kind of just like,
You haven't been looking.
nope, not really. No.
Anyway, eventually you will find answers.
At this point, I don't really care.
Understandable.
I got hiccups.
That is your namesake.
What?
What does Nemo mean?
I was trying to picture. I was like, is that a bad thing?
We're eating cake, watching this going. Damn.
I don't know. I
Sick
thought it was
burn.
a fish.
We're talking intelligence now. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much Nemo roughly translates to nobody.
Huh.
Damn.
Yeah, give him a hug later for me.
Oh, yeah, shit. Maybe he knew some cake.
That
Yeah.
My character is as carefree as I am, and it's a problem.
Open the group.
put it this way, that namesake suits the Thieves Guild well.
Okay, never mind. Scratch that.
Put it this way, think of it like a whole Master Chief thing. You know how the Covenant call him a demon as an insult and a compliment.
Chief.
That's how most see the name Nemo or the translation of that.
Not me, Chief.
Chief's trying to be stealthy too. He is.
Chief is just Chief. He's there.
What's bad is even if he's like crouched, he's still like 5 feet tall.
Yeah.
He's crawling.
You just see his helmet sticking out of the bush. What are we doing?
At least his helmet's green. He's trying.
I'll offer you cake, but I don't know if you can eat it.
But good.
He just goes to. No.
Camera pans outside the window. Friggin', you see him take off his helmet. No one
It's
sees his
just
face.
the back of his head.
Either the back of his head, or you see his neck down.
Always made the camera don't think about it.
That's the first Halo reference.
Like that scene in Goblin Slayer.
Yeah.
Where he takes his helmet off and
They're
they're
both
like,
like,
yeah, cool.
He's attractive.
And the camera's just like at the back of his head.
He's got the most derpiest face. Well, this is a great conversation to have.
Carrot stuck in my tooth, sorry. That's why I was quiet.
Understand.
Yeah, you carried your tooth.
That's what you hear in the bush, just like, man, this is a great conversation. Sorry, I had
Isn't
carrot in
it
my
Did that bush just say there was a carrot?
Oh shit, they're on to us. Clink, 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 clink.
There's
What's terrifying about Master Chief's armor is the fact that if he moves just right, you won't hear him.
He just picks us up and just.
There's an animal in trouble. There's an animal.
Animal. And
There's an animal in trouble somewhere.
she's doing a theme song if you didn't know.
Yeah, the theme song to Wonder Pets.
Early 2000s PBS show. Or was it Nick?
That's why we didn't know what it was.
Bunch of old farts.
I know of the
fun.
show. I just don't watch it.
We just
I
made
didn't
eye
watch it.
contact of like, what is she
I
talking
mean, it's not like I sit down and have a binge watch session like, did you see season 1 of Wonder Pets?
The only thing I can binge watch is very specific shows.
I know. I want to say
One I binge watched with you.
that was awesome. That's a highlight of my life right there.
Damn.
Hey, I'm back. One of the many highlights.
He did say a highlight.
Yeah, you gotta really listen to the
I'm curious.
Go eat your cake.
Wow.
You spit in my cake. What?
I spit on your cake.
Oh, pretty. A really pathetic spit, but yeah. So did you even spit?
I spit with that.
I said shut up and eat your cake.
I'm trying. At least I'm almost done.
I just got mine.
It's the size of her head.
Well, I didn't want her saying, it's too small. Why you get a bigger piece? Go back. She's gone.
It cracks me up that her first reaction is just to crawl on the floor.
Yep.
I was like, more cake from me.
Me. Please go to Sky's GoFundMe to revive her again. All you have to do is put in $1,000.
Don't spend money.
Then go spend
I
money.
said don't.
Do
You
GoFundMe.
do what you like.
You do what you like. You do what you want.
You do it right now. You know that dream you've been wanting to chase? Oh no.
What was it? What is that, Ted?
Sky,
Lasso?
get up. He's rolling dice. Get up. Get up, Sky. He's rolling.
That's okay. I've made my rolls earlier.
Well,
I got mine right here.
it's been a pleasure. I can't reach you from here. I know I'm long armed. Oh no. Alright.
I'm sorry.
Don't get that started, because it'll.
Oh god, it started.
Oh no.
How's Dad Rock's kicking in?
She flipped the Creed switch.
I'm looking new.
Technically, I did it.
Yeah.
I planted that seed in there earlier by accident.
It's already been planted for a while. You just watered it. You can't breathe? Breathe?
I can't breathe.
That's what you said.
I can't
Breathe?
breathe.
Okay.
I can't
So-
reach you to kick you.
Well,
Now
the dog is not concerned with her at all.
No.
He's just like,
Yeah. I like how I went to try to kick Isaac and all you saw was my foot just show up on screen.
That was pathetic. You can try again if you'd like. That was so-
Eh.
Oh no.
Please don't.
Oh no.
Also, Dubby.
Don't buy it. No, I'm just kidding. No. Okay, that's good. Tanner poured a whole thing of.
Yeah, it's so good. Tanner poured it on pizza.
And then Steven had to confiscate it.
Yeah, I did
Because he paid money for it. But you won't have to pay money for it if you use our code PetFarms and get 10% off.
That's not true. It's not free.
You can believe it is. So it hurts less.
It'll take the taxes away. That's pretty much it.
Okay, so after that wonderful conversation that lasted about maybe a minute, that was very uneventful. But
It was eventful.
it was like you're
It
not
was
looking.
character
You're
development.
not looking for us. Nope. All right. See you later.
It's the same way I play video games. I just skip the cutscenes.
Hello, this is the thief. All right then. See you later.
I got this from
Let's
the
just
concert.
skip.
That's 9 kills.
I was trying to figure out what it said. I was like, what does that
It
say?
says that's 9 kills.
I like that band.
I do too.
All
Go
of
check
them.
them out. They're cool. We love them.
They do not
But
sponsor
if you,
us.
no, they don't sponsor us.
Beat me to it.
They have a whole album though that's just based off of horror.
If you use
Yeah.
Pet Farm,
They did meet and greet and the one from Terrifier.
That was pretty good.
They kicked the
The
baby.
art of dying.
They what?
that was weird.
It
It's
was
like-
a fake baby.
I just heard
I
they
love
kicked a
I love
baby.
how I love how you're just like talking to you like, wait, what? Hold on. It's so abrupt. Oh,
They
that's not
kicked
you.
a
What?
fake baby.
All you said was a baby.
Baby. Don't kick baby.
I don't want children, but it doesn't mean I don't like children.
Don't let him lie to you, asshole.
What?
No, I'm kidding.
What did you see?
It all started.
No.
No. No.
About 12 hours ago, there was kids laying right here in the floor.
And he
because they were
said, when
staying
I
there.
grow up, I want to go to the moon. And Steven said, why wait?
Why, wait, there's a window right there.
You don't want kids, but you
They-
have us over.
Twitch,
Like
no.
Andy.
They are my sister's children.
All right.
You don't want kids, but you invite us over.
It does feel like it sometimes.
Actually, I'm young enough to technically be your kid.
That's annoying.
That's annoying. That's an inconvenience.
So
Actually, she is pretty close.
yeah.
To an inconvenience?
Oh.
No.
Oh my god.
Yeah, she's already there. Just kidding.
The truth comes out.
She's like, she is.
I finally get to say it.
I admitted it.
No, get back
No.
up.
No, she's actually quite.
She's
a bit
back on
younger
the
than
floor. If you send us a rose.
We're not even streaming on.
I know. Please send us 10 hats.
Isaac,
Because I
I
forgot.
rolled another one.
Stop
Is
it.
that why my parents left?
I love that she's in character on the
Yeah.
floor.
She's fine.
Dang, what was in that cake?
There's more. Is there antidepressants, but depressants in here? Is that what this is?
No, it's probably just alcohol.
What?
No wonder I'm not depressed.
It killed me by depression.
Get up.
But I'm comfy now.
Do you want enchanted dagger?
But I can just ask Dad.
I have the dagger.
But you don't have it enchanted.
I was going to your dad to get it enchanted, like you asked.
If you want to get technical, he can only put one enchantment on it, and I think it's like fire or something like that.
What do you want?
Minecraft enchanting.
I know, it's disappointing. What enchantment do you want? Necrotic?
Sorry.
They don't have that enchantment. Is enchanted with blah!
1d6 force damage. Just kidding.
You stab them, they go fly.
I'm being choked.
Look, I would get it enchanted, but your dad's busy with the whole stuff that just happened. So
Also, he has his own
Oh,
stuff
that was
going.
us all.
I was actually wondering the same thing. I was like, where's that coming from?
we gotta stop. We're going off on a whole different tangents here. Anyway, let's see what
You
chaos
called me
JJ is just
inconvenient.
rolling. You were on the floor too, Tony.
No, I
Stop,
was
we're turning
talking
to
about her
Thunderbolts
age.
here. We gotta
That's what I
stop.
was talking about.
We're turning into freaking Walker and Yana over here. We need to stop.
Who?
Thunderbolts.
Oh,
That whole argument.
I was thinking the same thing. I was like,
I'm confused.
I've slept since then.
I was racking my brain. I was
well, I'm no longer gonna be a part of this. I'm going out the window
like, well, time to hit the dusty trail.
permanently.
You can't leave. You're my ride home.
You can get the keys.
That's fair. I couldn't get
What
But
if
I'd
you
get
land on
lost.
the keys?
What?
He said there's a window, and
She can
What?
get it off my corpse.
What?
what if you land on the keys and break them?
Then she can hotwire it. She's got to land somehow.
Anyway,
I already know how.
Okay, fair enough. See, it's all worked
It's
out.
just some ignition.
And
wire.
you get the insurance too.
There's a mechanic right here too.
You get the insurance payment. You get the insurance payment
And be
too.
like, hey man.
Anyway, we're gonna go. Insurance is pretty high.
pretty sure she's aware.
It's also because of how young you guys are.
My insurance is way less
I
than
don't
his.
feel it.
Because I'm a female.
You're so close to that discounted price there.
Don't die, please.
And when you hit 30, it goes down again. Sweet.
I heard Heather giggle.
She thought it was funny.
All right, let's get
Sorry.
let's get on. What are we doing?
That's a great question.
Oh yeah. It's up to me now. All right. After all that wonderful interaction, we don't really have actually have a quest.
Do we?
We don't have a quest.
That's why I was like, what are we
We
doing?
actually do. We're waiting on the the
Magistrate.
the
The politics, not just.
No,
I
the,
believe they were called the High Mage.
Yeah, we're waiting on the high
Just
mage to
saying,
get back
it's
to
different.
send me information.
Thank you.
Because she might know where my aunt is.
Yeah, so we can go back into the void and maybe you may not die. You know.
Yay! What?
Maybe they'll have our Star Destroyer up and going.
Not yet. It's a massive ship.
I know.
That would be cool.
It was wishful thinking.
Using that to traverse the
How many
void
holes?
is doable, but not FAMU.
Listen, okay, all we gotta do.
It's doable.
I mean,
Not recommended.
I love not recommended. You just hit that drive and just maybe blow up the ship. Maybe.
To be fair, usually they do have other ships on the ship.
Not that massive.
But we want to make an entrance.
We want to blot out the sun when we show up.
Hi. Oh
like
my
the Death
god!
Star?
It's an evil corporation. Hi.
That's too
How's
big.
it going?
No, but it is a ship big enough you can see them from.
Where's the inn?
There isn't one.
We are the inn.
It's not a moon, but it's very big.
There's no moon. Anyway, we need to.
Yeah.
All right, so
Eventually, you decide
Head back.
you say goodbyes to your uncle. As you walk out, you see the princess out there with her royal guard.
Oh
Okay.
shit.
Ow!
that was
It left a mark.
Your Highness. She's, oh, hello. You're the adventurers that regrettably had to clean up my brother's mess.
Yeah, sorry, not sorry about
Tell your
that.
brother he's a bitch.
While I don't use those terms,
Yes.
I have to agree with you.
Yeah. So what brings you out this way?
Just giving my apologies, personally seeing the blacksmith about weaponry and stuff like that.
I see.
And since now there is going to be expansions to the Adventurer Guild here, we're also seeing plans and stuff like that.
Okay, fair enough.
Tuck this bottom up.
I'll think about that.
I don't know if you want to talk to her right now.
You know what just popped into my brain? This is my random ADHD thoughts.
Okay,
I was like, we could make so much money in this campaign renting out the spaceship as like a cruise ship.
That's what I was thinking. He'll welcome back to intergalactic void cruises.
That was literally my entire
While I will allow that,
Yes.
not right now.
Damn it.
I was like,
Like your train of thought there.
Because if you think about it, it'll take the guild a
that is a
while.
lot of people.
It'll take the guild a while to reverse engineer that.
Not to
Ship.
mention, we're not in the peaceful time of cruises right now. Oh, and there's the blinded.
Also, if you want to get
evil
technical,
vampire
you
dude.
guys do have targets on your backs.
Exactly.
Yay! What?
Also, here comes the blinded with evil vampire dude. All right, we're all gonna die.
Fire all the weapons.
The vampire dude liked me.
Under your seat, you'll
Not that
receive
one.
a sword, maybe a
Aw.
rifle, man arms.
I was gonna say, the vampire dude liked me. Because I went, ooh.
Yeah, and he's also probably plotting your death as we speak, along with all of ours.
Oh, never mind. We're not gonna make that joke. We're
Yeah.
just doing
Like I've established on one of the earlier streams, there are good vampires here.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Not that one.
Can I multi-class as a bard and go roll to seduce?
You can do that without
you
being
seducing?
a bard.
I know.
Who are you seducing?
Don't worry about it.
I was gonna say, ask Isaac.
Well,
This is-
you know. Haven't found someone to seduce yet.
The stories I've heard.
Oh no. Yeah, those stories.
I feel unsafe.
They're not that bad. I mean, Tanner's had worse stories.
Tanner's was a lot more graphic, I'm sure.
a lot
We
more
actually had
graphic.
to mute that stream for a bit.
It's like, all right, I'm gonna tell you what I just did to her. Beep.
There was a good 30 minutes there where we muted the entire.
I made a joke about that one episode of
and
Family
there
Guy
was 70 people
when
watching the silent
Peter was
stream.
covering Stewie's ears.
Oh yeah.
You see Quagmire explaining one of his escapades.
Okay, that's basically Tanner. All
He
right.
goes, and this is the hand that started it all. Got your nose. He goes, ah, ah, ah.
It literally was just like, so we. for like 30 minutes.
I'm
So-
personally glad I was not a part of the group.
And
at
then
that
there's
time.
like motions.
Long story short, Tanner had to consummate a marriage. Anyway,
I wonder why. Wonder why.
he's the one that gave
He
the
was
fa-
trying to break a curse.
He sure did break it.
Yeah, he
It
broke
broke
it all
something
right.
else too.
Yeah.
He broke the water.
That character was also like overly powerful.
Fair enough. All right.
He wasn't even a barbarian.
No, he's a fighter.
Mark was very
Fuck,
Still
adamant
wanna roll
about
to
that.
seduce.
Who are you seducing?
No, not yet.
Herself.
No. I already did that.
I know it's not going to be me, but like,
No.
what's happening here?
No, no.
Master Chief.
No.
Oh no.
Oh no.
This ain't
But
that.
that is, I feel
this,
like he.
this ain't that show.
No.
That is, I feel like he'd let me.
No.
No, he wouldn't.
Well, the TV show would probably.
Game wise, no.
Okay.
No.
No, the video game one only has eyes for an AI,
Yeah,
which is very weird.
it was also dead but got remade.
Yeah, there's a whole thing in there.
I have many opinions.
Was there ever anything that that explained everything about that?
No,
like a
it's-
comic book, a book.
I'm sure there is. Tanner could probably tell you.
I think it was just kind of like you make your own assumption about it. Type thing.
That's stupid.
Uh,
Like they recently,
I don't want to
It's-
think about things myself.
like they released another
I
Halo.
want to roll to seduce the vampire next time.
Did you see that they were talking about rebooting Halo?
No,
Halo Studios wants to reboot Halo.
no.
JJ, I'm gonna have to save Sky. She's wanting to seduce the vampire.
That ain't gonna work. Not that one.
Again, I'm still gonna have to save her.
I know.
God.
That's one of those having to roll a friggin' 30 to succeed.
This is why I use heavy armor in most games.
Remy's just looking at me like, what?
He's like, why do you need heavy armor for that?
I like how weird Asnan
It's
kills
just-
us.
just-
Look how weird the lead singer
It's
of.
protection.
Look
What?
how weird the leader of Asnan kills us.
I wore my armor.
I wore my armor, but everything hurts.
No, I was making a Team 4-star
Yeah.
reference.
I know. All right. I'm gonna do something.
He's hot. Leave me alone.
Probably not going to work, but
Also roll an insight.
oh, you already know what I'm doing. It's
Yeah.
bad. You already know what I'm doing.
Dude's name is Spencer.
Get out of my head, JJ. Even though it's not a
He's
closed door,
39
but
years old.
besides the point. That's not good. That's, I guess that could be the inside.
Yeah.
I don't know what I was doing for that. I guess observation. That's getting out of here. All right. That's a 21. So, I guess I was curious about her guard. I guess I was inside on that.
You see that her specific guard is she looks weird. You can't really put your finger on it.
That's not nice.
You
Well, then you roll perception or insight.
go ahead there. Go ahead.
Gosh darn.
I wasn't judging. I was just merely looking.
Which one were you saying?
Insight or observation, I'd say.
Inside.
Perce-
It's a
It'd be insight since you're stealth.
His wife is
25.
Wow.
That is really good. That's better than mine. By like 4 points.
You can tell her lead guard carries an air of honor with her. Like in other words, like she'd make the perfect guard. Now roll perception.
Yeah, some shitty rolls.
That one was bad.
Oh,
That one's 8.
Okay, go for it.
nat 20.
Nice.
Looks like her skin is made of liquefied metal.
Hot. What?
What do you see? What are you saying over there? What do you see?
She,
Anyway, she's being mumbles.
in a way, she also looks like she has the features of an elf, but her skin is made of liquefied metal.
Um,
Kind of cool.
Hot. What?
Princess, if I may.
Cheating gold.
Your
No. I was answering him.
Oh, I was like, well,
No, Isaac.
thank you for your time.
He's like,
Understand.
well,
Actually, this is a homebrew race.
That we came up with. This is not in character because I just
Sorry.
made my brain explode. Your Majesty, I guess I'm curious about your guard. I don't know.
Yeah, she gets that a lot.
I'm not judging at all. By no means. I guess I was just curious.
We're rank A, right?
Shut up.
Huh?
Are we rank A?
Yes.
Making sure.
Why? Because you defeated a gold dragon. Adult dragon.
Montana 8-1.
What?
Oh, we did? Oh, yeah, we did.
Well, technically,
Was that different?
they did. That was before you joined the group, and since you were raised within the guild, you sort of worked your way up, and
Okay.
you really can't go up any rank higher
Yeah.
for certain reasons.
He beat the
Yeah.
dragon.
And then he beat
So put it this way: unless your team constantly abandons you, and you single-handedly
You just said
wipe
the
out an
same
army, you're not becoming rank S on your own.
He beat
I
you
said
again.
Yeah.
I said bit, not beat.
Well, long story short about her people are indigenous to the void. She is what's known as a Slimeborn.
All right. Interesting.
There's different kinds.
Now I know why you said looks like liquefied metal.
Yeah.
You were very specific.
You remember the metal slimes from anime?
Yeah.
That's technically what she is, but more
Slime
humanoid.
Ranger. What?
Kind of basically the Terminator from the first movie.
Pretty much.
Yes.
I didn't like that. It looked really weird. And it's very uncanny valley.
So-
I don't like
A
it.
tweak I made to this specific race, they can absorb metal. But let's say they absorb chainmail.
Also, I'm taking this off.
They have that AC, and they can take it off
Because it was wiggling.
at will. But if they absorb plate armor, it does not stack. It replaces the original AC.
So how'd you come across her, if I may?
Well, actually, it was the Adventurer Guild.
All right.
They came across this planet that was brought into the void, and apparently they used to just be slimes. Through the terraforming process of entering the void, it changed their physiology.
I see. So I'm guessing they brought them here.
Yes.
Did a little bit of a study.
They can really choose whatever form they so choose, but
I'm just gonna give you some kudos. That actually made sense.
Yeah. We do a lot of talking.
put it this way: when I'm stressed at work, I think about D&D.
I give him an idea, and then he cracks down on it. Helps
Yeah.
him out. Then we discuss it.
Sometimes I get carried away, like the journal entries.
It was interesting.
I'm
I
gonna be
don't know.
honest, I don't read all of this.
Yeah.
I did. It was interesting.
And then there's the incident reports I put on Discord.
Those are terrifying.
I think I read the one about the specific character that you were like, oh, you should read this. And I think that's the
Yeah.
only one I've read.
All right.
It's pretty much characters for a one shot eventually.
Eventually. But, all right. I guess I was just curious. I didn't mean to seem.
Oh, you're good.
I'm sure she gets it a lot. Does she have a name? Maybe I should ask her that. But
I haven't fully established
the
that.
DM has not
Yeah.
fully came up with a name for that yet.
I did create a thing for that, like
be the
specific
background
names. Hold on.
You've had her how long in your service? We haven't named her. The next item in your inventory, the star. The comically cliche star. Nemo strums on a guitar.
I did actually
where
say
did
that
he
my
get it?
character does that.
Oh, okay.
That's already been established.
He's over there trying to learn it, like, whoa, there's not the right one.
It was literally a thing, a background thing that I mentioned.
I like that.
Forever ago.
Have we had any views?
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about that? We don't talk about Bruno?
I never look over there. I don't even.
I was just
Hey,
kidding.
Corin.
Corin.
Korrin. Her friends call her Core.
Core. I'll just do Core. Bye-bye.
Isaac.
Wow.
Yeah, that's how much thought was put into this original race. Don't get me wrong, there's actual homebrew races, but this one is its own thing.
Apparently. That's pretty cool.
I think I'm stimming because I'm just not even called
One of the pet fuckers.
Oh, you wrote dagger, your handwriting.
Yeah, we got
stuff.
all of us doing
I knew
something.
you'd
At least
find
this isn't bothering
I did that on purpose.
Why did I
Somebody
skip?
comment.
No, that's just restream.
Yes, they commented on our own stream. No, okay.
There isn't a lot of Slimeborn on Famu.
Would assume not.
They mainly stick to the Void division.
Fair enough. Have you met any enemy ones or anything like that?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, let's hope.
I say yet because, like regular,
I'm starting to hate that word.
Yeah. like every other race, there's always that one.
One. Yeah.
Roll to seduce. What?
Go ahead. I don't know what you're rolling for, but just
No,
if you're gonna roll.
any enemy now. Just roll to seduce.
I mean, usually on a
My
build-
inner demon almost slipped out. I'll leave that alone.
What?
Trust me.
Not gonna say it. It's funny though.
After
Yeah,
stream.
you know it's funny when I make myself smile.
That might be a text for the group chat.
Hopefully, it's not something I can relate to. All right.
Oh
I'll
no.
pull a sky.
Oh no. Am I?
Is it group chat or individual?
Hold on.
Intermission. Slayton.
I'm just doing this to get it out of my system.
Just a little.
I'm gonna be very mad if I can relate to this.
I always do this one.
I'm worried now. Because we think the
I'm
same.
giggling by tapping it out.
We think the same. That's what works.
I don't think I can seduce no one. I got an 8 and a 9.
See, Sky.
You can do what you like. That one I can say.
Oh no.
Oh
I wasn't trying, and I got an 18. What's even worse is paladins are good in charisma.
Oh!
But maybe I wanted this. This is not how I make a first impression. This is not how I make a first impression. This is not how I make a first impression.
He rolls his head, no stuff, princess.
No.
What?
No. Just too high standard for me. Don't be playing no romance music. Hey there, pretty mama.
This is why my boyfriend gets annoyed at me. Because I roll to seduce characters randomly.
I'm just gonna stick with that. I don't know what I rolled for, but we rolled for. I was.
I love that my brain just went, yep.
I got a 19.
That guitar riff's gonna be stuck in my head for the rest of this day.
That wasn't even anything.
I
established.
know.
That was
I
just,
know. It's just gonna be stuck in my
It was
head.
just a stimming thing.
I'm just gonna be here in my head. What the heck did it?
That wasn't even on purpose.
Oh God, he's still typing, and he's right here.
And yeah.
Read it now.
I'm not saying a damn word. I'm the one that recommended this race. I'm
Yeah.
keeping everything to myself.
I wasn't talking
What's even
about
worse?
them.
What's
I
even
know.
What's even
We was
worse?
talking about slime
What's
boards.
even worse is I
You
got.
just talking about rolling seduce. He rolled high, stacking his charisma. And that was the first thing that popped in my head.
What's funny is he's actually turning red.
I was not
funny.
I was not intending this. I was like, you know what?
I've
Fuck
never
it.
seen that.
We're just
color
gonna roll.
before.
I've talked about this race's physiology in detail with him at work.
I recommended this race too. All right, this is
I'm a Kendrick.
great. I'm sorry,
It's
me.
funny 'cause I
I'm
know-
sorry, D&D
I know
me.
your sense of humor. I've known you for 10 years.
Yeah.
I hadn't even known you that long, and I know your sense of humor.
Yeah.
All right.
I knew where that was going.
Yeah.
I apologize, D&D me. I'm so sorry. I apologize for what I'm about to
I
say.
wasn't talking about them. I was talking
Well,
about enemies.
apparently I was. So.
Jesus.
What did you do? Did you knock out the Wi-Fi?
I'm not good with tape.
I couldn't help. I had to get that out of my system.
What do I even say? I've never met this person. Oh my God! I gotta come up with something. We'll just say I said something. It happened. Bingo. Just- Oh,
Just the fact that you weren't weirded out
no.
it makes it okay in her book.
Sweet. Score? Question mark. It's an achievement. Score? Question
Yeah, I'm gonna
mark?
send this to
Question
you
mark.
privately.
Me?
Nope. Yeah.
Every comment and thing in my head to myself. Dancing with myself.
Actually, no.
Shut up. That'd be a conversation for later.
Oh, man.
Yeah, be a conversation for later. What are you doing over there?
Have we found anything from that?
You started this. You started.
Well, technically, you started
I
this. You helped create the
I
character.
made the
race.
character. I'm not.
I was talking about
Well,
other people, but
no remorse, no regrets.
It's
All right.
finally out there.
Yep.
oh god, I messed. No, sorry. I just imagined like me rolling to seduce someone, and Oscar just shows up like, "What?"
Oh,
I ain't explaining it.
Oscar's just there with a shotgun. Like,
I just want to talk. I just want to talk.
I just want to talk. Just want to talk. All right, we make back.
Show up with a cannon like that one Heather sent in group chat.
Where did he go? And he's out of here. It was just a Gauss cannon. Some blast. So we head to the Mages Guild because that's where we gotta go
Yeah.
to check out. They've gathered on your necromancy. Don't sound excited.
Sorry, ADHD is starting to kick in, so I'm.
Two lovers.
I know you're bumping the Wi-Fi box.
What?
I know you're bumping the Wi-Fi box.
Yeah.
Don't
I'm actually
go
not. I'm not hitting
around
the.
with-
It looks like it,
I
but
don't
I'm
know
not
what the
actually hitting
beginning little tune he does. It's not secret at all. But anyway.
Okay, so you went to the
Oh,
Mage
we did
Guild.
great.
I was just feeling silence. I'll be
It's
honest.
bad that I'm the one that has to drive this. Okay, so we head to the Mages Guild and we see if the information is what we need there. There's 8
Yeah,
that's
eventually-
been gathered on her.
Yeah,
So your parents in general? Okay.
eventually you get there and Moore's long gone. He went somewhere. Excuse me.
There he is.
He has his own stuff to do.
He always-
Anyway, he's always busy.
It must be Juice's ancestor or something.
No, not really.
Fair enough. Juice is more.
If I'm correct, Juice is technically older than him.
Yeah, he is. He's immortal. No, I'm just kidding. Alright.
I'm not saying he's still alive at this point, but
I have to
Somewhere
put
he
my
is.
feet up on the-
Alright, this is up to you now.
I want to go see if she knows anything else.
Exactly,
If
this
she heard
is-
anything.
I'm just here for moral support.
Yeah.
She's just in the
you eventually
background.
make it back to her office, and you get in there, and I'm sorry, I just keep thinking about you guys rolling to seduce. Anyway,
Non-intentional.
I know. Eventually, you get in there, giggity, and
I did nothing. That's my actual dating life.
and she's in, the high mage is in there, and she goes, "Look, I
We're a
found
little higher with it that time.
I got in contact with your aunt.
What?
I got in contact with your aunt.
Yay.
She just got done dealing with some, apparently she has been helping out the Void division in the guild anonymously by helping the planets grow accustomed to the Void. Anyway, we reached out and we actually have a pinpoint on her location. We can send you in her general direction.
I'm just picturing
Okay.
him in the corner.
I'm providing background music.
I'm doing
I'll be honest. That's what you need a multi-class as. A bard.
You can be encouraged. I should probably become a bard next time. I come up with random music.
That's AC/DC.
I know.
That's like the only riff I can remember. Like, off
Yeah,
the
I'd
top.
recommend looking into the lore caster bard. I think that's what it's called. Yeah.
Oh, eventually.
Let's just say they can
I want a ukulele.
wipe just about anything out.
Bards are very overpowered in another D&D game. It's called Dark and Darker. It's kind of like a...
They're also, if you build them right, they're also broken in Baldur's Gate.
That's about right. There's technically spellcasters. No way. Using the power of
Isn't that cross compatible now?
Yep.
It is.
Okay.
I had real quick, I had a bunch of my buddies who were like, we have Baldur's Gate. It's cross-platform. You're doing it. It's like, all right, cool.
Is it Tristan?
Yeah.
Eventually, I'd like to get back to Juice,
Yeah.
our Baldur's Gate playthrough.
I'm picturing this in character. I'm just like, when did you learn how to play guitar?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Don't
It just happened.
No,
Woke up
wait a
one
second.
day.
Wait a second. You're Nemo. I don't know.
My fingers just plucked.
It just happened.
It appeared in my hand and I just started doing this.
Oh god.
Like Deku when he discovers a new quirk.
Man, I've been following for a long time. Okay, hold up.
That's what it made me think of.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah.
Well, I stretched for no reason.
Unfortunately.
All right. All right. So, I guess we get the info.
As you guys are prepping, you know, getting ready to go back into the void.
Just puff out my plates. I'm pulling Oblivion. Just
Yeah.
shit.
Well, you technically can
At
do
least
that
it's
now.
not Kingdom Come Deliverance.
Oh god, where you gotta go find this.
I still have not fully played that game.
I like that game's fun though.
Sliding the sword around.
That's
Yep,
how-
got it here.
That's how an actual grindstone works, though. You're just like that edge.
That's really annoying though. I'm like, I gotta actually do a job while I'm sitting here.
Red Dead had the same thing though. You had to wash yourself individual parts, just like, all right, gotta get my blade.
Yeah, but that takes like a minute and a half. A sword in Kingdom Come
Steven,
Deliverance.
do
is
you
like...
think swords take just instant, just like
The problem is, I'm playing a video game. I'm not trying to do actual work.
you kids and your quick buttons,
I just keep having flashbacks of Fable.
dude?
While the Fable was simple,
It was
it was tedious
the
blacksmithing.
yeah.
Yeah.
I never did that.
Job.
Fable. I was just like, nope, I'm just using the.
I still remember the money glitch.
Mhm.
It was fun.
I gotta go back into Fable. Which one was it? Was it 2 or 1?
3.
3. Okay.
That's new.
Newest. I was starting to say. I was like, that was.
I started to say the new one ain't out yet, but it is, I think, post production.
Location: the void.
Location.
Where's
Yeah.
the parents? I don't know what. All right. Are you prepping?
No, I'm drawing. I'm sorry.
Good talk. Good prep work.
Now we're talking.
No, I'm
fast.
scribbling. I'm trying to picture what my parents would look like.
Anyway, their casters created a portal, and the portal's open. You guys can go through it whenever you want.
Sweet. I'm going first so I can get sent right back out.
Let's go.
Let's go, guys. Follow for shit.
As you walk in there, you see this.
It is
The
an
world you
anime.
walk into looks like some kind of post-apocalyptic world,
Nope. This starts back up.
Yeah.
but you are within a settlement.
Will we imagine?
Although this settlement looks like it took a heavy hit.
So
Why
did
don't-
your mom?
Why do I hear ticking noises? No, I'm just kidding. It's the Geiger counter sound. Why is there a second limb growing on my side? But no.
Useful.
Useful. No, I guess I'm just gonna do something real quick. Alright, random me doing absolutely nothing and getting a
Are we a
natural
follow-up?
20.
What are you rolling for?
Just observation, just to see if there's anything before I start stepping into this post-apocalyptic area.
You can see that
Do I hear music from the 40s?
no,
Yeah.
this world looks a little more modern than that.
It's the 40s D&D music.
Oh no, it's Last of Us.
Oh, clickers.
No, they're a lot worse.
Joke's on them, I have a sword. It doesn't break. No.
Although this is setting up that one shot we was talking about.
Ow.
Ah, it is me, but not me.
Actually, you were not here.
You know what I mean.
We, but not me.
I guess we push further.
As you walk into the settlement, you eventually see survivors of whatever happened here.
Yes.
Cleaning up, fixing the place. Starting to work on the wall where it looked like something just took it out. As you're walking by the wall, you see a bunch of Adventure Guild people, Void Division, moving what looked to be a giant carcass.
Oh god, it's Attack on Titan.
No,
Oh.
no.
Okay.
I was like, oh.
The best way I can describe it, it looked like the hand of a giant zombie. No.
No, it's something different.
Sky, roll Arcana.
Oh god.
It is time for you to roleplay and be your character.
Where's your phone?
She's like, oh. What'd you get?
Not enough.
Okay.
Support. No,
You just feel a lot of necrotic energy just surrounding this place.
You know what? Why not? Let me try. Arcana?
You guys got
16.
Oh wait, hold on.
I can
No,
technically.
it was enough because I got a 10 plus 7.
Okay.
I'm taking that back.
The last time you felt this necrotic
Okay.
energy, you felt it back at the necromancer camp where they were building the grave titan. But
Not again.
this energy is heavily focused not just on whatever remains of this what happened here, this whole world itself.
Okay,
we
we're
don't-
good.
we don't-
Good. We're good.
Yep, we're good. Great.
Okay.
I walk up to
Sorry.
some of the void division. I'm like, hey, what happened here?
I believe the guild reinforcements could explain it better.
Oh, sorry.
Maybe not that one. You turn around, you see someone in a weird, big, heavy armor. It is not who you think it is.
I was gonna say, did we just come back to the aftermath of what we saw?
Whoops.
Well,
This, long story short, this planet was recently brought into the void.
Okay, big heavy armor dude. Guess I walk up to him.
Master Chief with you. Take Master Chief with you.
I planned on. He follows us everywhere we go.
I put it this way: this specific armor does resemble Oscar's armor, but definitely not Oscar.
It's not that old. Dad don't love
I think
me
I know what you're
anymore.
talking about.
Yeah.
He actually
Excuse me.
doesn't love me anymore. He's not here.
He's here in spirit because
I will give you a hint. I did send something in Discord. Incident report.
I saw it and I read it, but I was also at work when I read it.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say we should have.
Boom.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, you walk up to him.
Did
You
you
go,
do your research?
Boom.
yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually did read that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the first incident report
Yeah.
of something a very specific specific individual borrowed.
Well, if it isn't our old buddy Gaff, how you doing, bud?
I did read that one.
Gaff happy.
Gaff happy. I see you
bones.
got new wheels or a new suit. Oh, I said new wheels, but
Guild wouldn't happen when Gaff borrowed this.
nah, they'll get over it.
You look good.
Bomb you make big tree go boom.
Yes.
Also me, but that's besides the point.
Yeah. The big bum you gave him that went
Good.
boom, it hurt him.
But fun.
Yeah.
Gaff say any boom you walk away from, good boom.
Good
Yes.
boom.
Harrison Ford quote.
She said, "Get good." I got good. I got boom.
Han Solo approved.
Never tell me the odds.
This is probably my favorite NPC, by the way.
I agreed. Gaff, what happened?
Gaff make boom.
So you make big hand man boom.
That not me.
You know what that is?
Loses.
No, no.
Like intelligence points every time he talks.
He points. he points way out, like out in the
The
crowd,
greatest.
like further out in the field. You see what looked to be a trench surrounding this place that had burnt grass, like there was a big fiery trench. And a little further off, you see another giant zombie corpse had a hole plumb through it, and you also see just a whole aftermath of like explosions.
Boom.
You went boom.
You went boom, all right.
I went mini booms.
Many
And
boom.
many booms.
Much awesome.
I feel like awesome was just you could have said that.
Look, I'm
I
trying.
imagine him having a kid and him calling it mini boom.
That's a good idea. That's
Can
a
you
good
make
idea
a
for
little bitty boom?
Don't give him ideas.
Sorry.
Yet.
Oh god, he's rolling.
Oh no, he
I'm
found
just,
a woman.
I'm just prepping. I gotta put my other 4 d20s. That's also worse. Anyway, yeah,
Evil people come back.
yes,
Big numbers.
JJ has a
Yes.
lot of things that he hasn't revealed yet.
yeah. Again, this is setting up for a one shot. Well, it was originally a one shot, but it might become its own series of events. Yeah.
Many innocents dead.
No. Man in black suit, man that looked like Chief, and woman similar to you.
All right.
There's a Spartan flavor in it somewhere.
Chief, there might be another you. I guess.
Did you ever get his name?
Yeah.
Gaff make too many booms. Gaff busy making booms.
Did
Yeah.
anybody get his name?
Many booms, no friends. No making. Gotcha.
The booms are his friends.
Well, yeah. Sorry.
Put it this way, his long story short, Gaff's superpower is ADHD. Once he focuses on something,
But
that's
Gaff
what he's
thought
focused
you
on.
friends.
JJ, that's all of us.
Yeah.
But Gaff thought you friends.
Oh. Oh.
No.
The badge guy might know who.
All right.
He's in the big building.
Thank you, Gaff.
Almost said big boom. And
No.
plus the color.
Who,
Out of character.
whoever wants to,
He's
I'm
just
ready.
like,
I'm ready.
yeah, whoever wants to roll investigation, or all of you.
Random.
Whoever rolls the highest will find this.
Okay, that was not good.
rolling, so I think-
Ah! Sorry.
28.
19?
Nat 20.
19.
He rolled the nat 20 first.
Okay.
I did.
Look,
get quicker.
looking through some rubble, you find what looks to be a strange boomerang
That
looking.
makes sense for me, actually.
Yeah, you find a strange boomerang looking thing in the shape of a bat.
Oh god, Batman.
Just turns around.
Again, setting up the one shot.
I am Batman. What?
That's
If you don't get
You just
technical,
hear in the distance. I am the night.
No, all you hear over your shoulder is like, that's mine.
Oh, that's right.
Ooh, spotlight turns it on. Ooh.
Ah!
Where's a bat?
Ah, and it's burned in my retinas.
Guys.
What is that? Did you make that?
Hey, you guys.
You making arts and crafts over here?
No, bro, keep it.
I'm imagining that one scene from the Justice League where Batman threw the batarang in the Flash. Goes, I'm gonna keep that.
I was just picturing that in real time. Just, I'm gonna keep that.
That's
Thanks.
mine.
It's a souvenir.
We need to find Ant.
Keep it.
Ant.
Yeah.
Oh,
I actually do have a battery.
ant. An actual ant.
Yeah, yeah.
We need
With
to find ants.
with this, Gaff goes, Bird Lady.
Bird lady.
Wait.
Raven.
Yep.
She
But we don't know
looks. She looks like you.
Okay.
She's here. She's cleaning. Help cleaning up.
Batarang.
Ah!
that.
Gaff forget
Feels like I
exactly
got
what she
something.
says. She said she's help
Ow, that scratched me.
cleaning up.
Sharp.
Gaff gonna go. Dilly needs me.
You wanna go make
This
more
is
booms?
Batman Beyond Batman.
No, Dilly needs me.
Okay.
Sister.
No more boom for right now. Big sad.
These actually make more sense as a batarang
Oh yeah,
than the normal one.
that's pretty much what it looks like.
Yeah, it uses a weapon too. Just-
Isn't that a Nightwing?
No, that's
Actually, this is Batman
Beyond.
Beyond.
Oh okay.
It's bad.
And just starts looking around for anyone that looks like me. Just,
You go find
This
that.
looks more.
okay.
aerodynamic
I guess
than
I'm gonna go
normal.
off on my own look for.
You gotta
Okay,
think.
Master
There's,
Chief
there,
with you.
you gotta think. There probably isn't a lot of elves on this planet.
No, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go with Master
Gives
Chief.
you a piggyback ride.
Yeah. Up.
Dude, you could
I
use
can't see over people. Up.
You could use that.
That's what I was thinking, like a block.
The more people you look by, the more people sort of look at Master Chief, get cocking their head to the side and just.
Easy now.
No, they're not scared. They just looking at him.
Nothing to see here, folks.
On his shoulders and going. I don't see him.
Circus
I'm going.
act.
Eventually, you get to the building, and on the front of the building, most of the words are faded, but the only thing that pops up is precinct.
Okay.
What?
Actually, no, this isn't that planet.
What are you on about, Nemo?
What?
It's GCPD. What are you talking about?
Oh,
No, it didn't.
You having flashbacks?
No.
the GS quick.
As you guys walk in there, you see a guy that looks. Your characters wouldn't know what this is, but you see a man. You see a man standing. Taking note of everything, and he has a badge on his chest that says sheriff. Pretty much.
Sure.
Yeah. Your characters wouldn't know what that is.
Sure.
No, you know the word.
I know. I was just doing it for funny. What is a
You! Just on top of the chief. You!
That person.
sheriff?
Where's lady
This
that
thing's
looks like me?
actually sharp.
She's up on the roof.
Okay, we go up.
taking over everything.
That's so
You're-
funny.
I'm not gonna.
Your
point
your
at you.
tall friend reminds me of someone.
Yeah.
Black armor.
Kinda.
You know where he went?
We never got his full. Yeah, he left with the guild division. Left with some guy named Oscar.
Oh!
Oh,
His
your
dad!
dad.
That's my Oscar's my dad. Adopted.
I love how everybody we meet, she's like, Oscar's my dad.
That's my dad.
Yeah, that's my dad.
Long story.
It's like
long story
in the
short.
South, everybody knows your dad.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Honestly,
Yeah.
everybody knows my dad where I live.
Where everybody knows your dad.
He does.
Anybody.
That's
in
the way my
Chattanooga
dad is,
area
too.
knows who my dad is. That's a car person.
I remember one time I was going through. I forgot where I was at. I think I was at a gas station with. No, actually, no. I was just at a gas station. Anyway, I was walking through and I saw a cop, and the cop said, "You look familiar." I said, "I'm sorry." He goes, "Do you know what? Do you know the Kendricks?" I was like, "Yeah." My dad's Johnny. My dad's Johnny. He goes, "I don't know him, but I knew his brother Tommy." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
I'm sorry.
Oh.
You read my message in Discord. You know what we're known about.
Check this out. There's a button.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sky, I'm the tame one.
Oh god.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
His dad doesn't have a filter.
Yes.
Oh no, I'm just remembering something else.
Through my time with Pet Farms, I have a online filter. If we're live streaming, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice.
Sometimes you can hear JJ just like shoo him out of his room when we're playing video.
I know.
Sometimes. Every once in a while, if he comes, he goes, "Hey, I need to tell you something." I turn off my microphone.
He's going dark. Go ahead.
So she onward.
Yes.
I'm still on Chief. I was like, hey Chief, we go up.
He goes, "Do you know the name of the other person like me?"
Yeah.
He goes, "Well, everyone here just called him Six."
Do you know him, Chief?
I knew you were doing that when I was
For the record, Chief
I'm
would.
sorry.
For the record, Chief wouldn't know the specific
I gotta
Spartan.
get as surprised.
That's right, because it happened.
Before, well,
But wait, while Noble Six team was doing, I went ahead and said it.
yeah.
While Noble Six's team was doing one thing,
The fall of Reach,
Chief's team
Yeah.
was up in space.
he was in space while the fall
Okay,
of Reach was
Halo stuff, real quick. Catch you up on. So basically, there was
I
this.
don't care.
Okay, never mind. Don't ask.
We
them.
can explain it some other time.
Yeah, not during sessions. Explain later.
You can give her the speech on the way home.
It was like gonna be quick. All right, whatever. It's like 5 seconds. So okay, go ahead.
Ow.
Go ahead.
The reach almost didn't end when you played it.
No,
Anyway,
you're right.
Chief,
I locked
go
in.
up. Wait on, Chief. Can I get down?
We were playing.
Can you let me down yet?
he won't go ahead and let you down.
Thank you. Y'all have fun. I'm gonna go up to the roof.
Alright.
Just starts walking.
Y'all,
See ya.
y'all died and I stayed alive.
I'm guessing you two are just tagging along behind her in case.
Yeah.
Well, they were
something-
still talking, so that's why I was like,
Actually, no, they
We're
weren't
walking
talking.
and
Chief
talking.
was.
Okay.
Yeah. It was
Chief is
childish.
Chief stayed behind just to go ahead and ask the sheriff. Yeah, Chief stayed behind to go ahead and ask the sheriff about everything about Six.
Like such a child. That were just like,
Eventually, you get up to the roof and you see
No, but seriously.
the woman.
He was really short.
She definitely looks like a raven.
Hi.
She turned around. She goes,
I needed like a magnet.
Yeah,
That'd be
the
cool.
high mage told me you was going to show up.
Yeah.
Bird travels fast.
Hi. These followed me, but hi.
These.
Yeah, these.
I'm
No,
sorry.
she accepted. She was, these.
Yeah.
I have the
They're
same.
children sometimes.
I mean, yeah.
I can't say nothing. Your father was the same way.
Oh God.
We have to have a
Yeah.
sense of humor.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it gets kind of boring.
But
And
but what daughter was to say that she reminds someone of their father?
yeah,
It's one thing to be compared to your mother.
Yeah.
she said worse things.
Yeah. No, her father was just as bad.
Okay, well,
Her father was completely antisocial, hated everybody. The only one that dragged him out of that is her mother.
I can believe that.
I
Yeah,
get
so-
kidnapped by him.
Your father
mean,
once lit
that-
a lawman on fire
she
Did
also-
he deserve
for.
it?
Well, he's demanding a entry tax to a town, but
She always starts off every
You know
conversation
what I
with
did
I
to the guard
kidnapped her.
that did that to me in Riften?
Riften.
I can assume a couple things.
It wasn't good.
But she starts off every.
I think we have a lot to talk about.
Yeah, like the fact that you start off every conversation with "I kidnapped you," which I did, but it's not like every other kidnap. Anyway, it's not important.
You know, Spider
Go.
Mom.
Do your thing.
Ah!
The last time I heard about you, you got adopted by someone in the guild.
Yeah. Do you know the second or what? Spider Mom.
Oh, well.
Yes.
Adopted friendship.
Sarah.
Everything I know of you so far, I got from your father. Not
Which one?
not your father, your
Okay.
Oscar.
Okay.
Vader.
I was like, wait a minute.
Well, that also means father.
Yeah. In German.
You see, your father is technically alive,
He's just not here.
and
Well,
I can take you to him
I'm just
right
glad
now.
that the dude in
You
black
can't?
armor was,
But
was not Darth Vader.
I cannot fathom this. I cannot and will not talk to him.
Why?
You'll see when you meet him.
Great.
Can you explain anything to me before we go?
Yes,
Yes.
I can answer you answer any questions you want. Then we can go.
What happened to my mom?
Technically, her soul got taken
What?
by her mentor. You may know him as Darkway.
Now I have just more reason to murder him in his sleep.
A lot of us do.
We have to do this smart.
Yeah.
This world is partially his doing.
My points exactly. If we go into this head crazy, then we're gonna
What
end up like this
happened to
world.
him?
No one really knows. We had a mission here into the void. Things happened. I developed a form of arcane sickness,
Right.
which made it where I could not leave the void. In some way, I can interact with certain worlds that are in the process of being brought into the void. The process terraforms the planet, awakens magic on that planet, and different things. Well, before things progressed, somehow one of their experiments, known as the Blighted, infected this planet. But it was a more potent version of it. They were here. Anyway, Darkway was here at one point. The strange woman was with them. A vampire was with them.
Oh, we met the vampire.
Hopefully not this one. Because this one usually is around with a vengeance. He'll never go away.
He just smiled at when I raised. What was it called?
Which-
Sorry. I'm horrible. I'm horrible with names.
And that makes it worse. That means in some way he's interested in you.
Oh no.
Probably not in the way you think.
Probably.
He might find you amusing. He seems a bit of a tactician, like smart about doing certain things. Also, he may be a little bit older than the strange woman. Maybe around the same age as Grimm. Hard to say. Oh, and Grimm was here too.
Okay.
Although he seemed different from the time we seen him before and the fight that happened here.
Yeah, he kind of died and then came back. It's this whole thing.
Which is probably why he was a lot weaker when those two fought him.
Yeah. It's a whole thing.
Yeah.
It's,
I like how we explained that. It's a whole thing.
yeah, it's this whole thing.
What surprised me is that man somehow fought the vampire. I think his name was Batman.
Sorry.
Batman.
Huh.
That's a weird name.
Yeah,
Well, that explained that thing you found.
We all asked his real name, but he never gave it.
You know.
I found
Now-
this thing.
Now that you mention it.
Actually, that's one of his things.
That's
His-
it.
yeah.
I was told you might know where my mom's spell book is.
Yes, your father has it.
It's definitely not in this Batman.
No.
That's Terry.
Bruce had this.
The one thing we learned is apparently both that Batman mentioned many Earths. He was a version that died, but the gods brought him here.
Sounds like something they do.
The same way with that Noble Six guy. He supposedly died, although he didn't really remember it. And he got brought here.
Cool. We have one like that. His name's Master Chief. He gives me uppies because I'm
He's
short.
right here with us.
No, he's not. He was still talking to
Put
us.
this
I
way.
forgot.
Noble Six knew about Master Chief, more than likely knew about Master Chief. But with everything
Never
going
crossed
on,
paths.
Master Chief really didn't know who Noble Six was.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well.
All Spartans knew who Master Chief
Yeah, I
was.
was gonna say everybody knew. Master
Yeah.
Chief. They knew the war stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's we have one like that. He's talking to the sheriff dude that's downstairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sheriff.
No. All right. Well, can they all of them come along to meet my dad?
Yes.
Or is it like not safe? Like, what are we dealing with here?
I mean, technically, your dad.
You'll be they'll be safe as long as you're in the front.
Okay. Why won't you talk to him?
It's hard to say.
Operating on rage.
He has a problem letting go.
Understandable.
I'm not saying letting go of your mom. That's a completely different story. But there's certain ways you go about that.
He doesn't know how to.
Move on.
Pretty much.
Okay. Oh, also, just so you know, Nora, she put me up for adoption. Randomly.
I heard
For a pack of cigarettes, too.
that
Really?
one.
Yeah.
For a pack of.
Yeah.
She was that one I don't believe.
I doubt that. I doubt that.
I know
Just hear what I'm talking about.
What?
Elven
This is how
absence.
serious she was.
Elven absence, maybe. Cigarettes, no.
Cigarettes.
She told me she took a pack of cigarettes with her.
For some reason.
I don't know where she got the cigarettes, but she took a pack. She left me and took a pack of cigarettes with her. I don't know. That's what she said.
We'll have to go visit her again.
No, we don't. We're good.
Sure.
We talked it out. We're good.
Sure.
Yeah, we're good.
Raven going, if I know my sister, she put you up for adoption because...
I had magic. She didn't. It was this
Yes.
whole thing.
And then she settled down with someone, probably someone who owned some kind of business.
Yep.
Yeah. She's the curator of a museum now.
She's an asshole.
And then over time, she probably regretted her actions and
Try to make up for it.
is currently trying, in the process of trying to make up for it.
Tempting. Yeah.
And kind of as a defense mechanism for all the trauma you went through, you just tell stories to make yourself laugh.
And she insults me.
Yeah, insult this one. I also drink a lot.
It
Understandable.
doesn't really.
It's too real.
Anyway.
Does mom and
Yeah.
dad drink?
Your mother, yes.
That's where I got it from.
So the whole moving on thing. Let me guess. The spell book is the one thing he's holding on to. It's part
No,
of her.
Is it her body?
yes and no.
Oh,
Put it this way. Magic always comes at a price.
yeah.
Yep.
He has not done anything to bring back her body, because if you bring back someone's body without its soul,
Yeah.
what does it turn into?
Zombie? Undead?
Thrall.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's a husk, basically.
Originally he was a pyromancer.
Yeah.
He's been dabbling into necromancy.
That's not a good combination.
Again, I am not explaining. This is the part I can't really explain anything unless he does it.
Okay.
Last time we interacted with each other, we got in an argument. I tried attacking him. He tried attacking me. It's been so long. Don't really know how it started.
Okay.
I tried helping him cope. He didn't latch on, and that was just one whole situation.
Bad blood.
Let's-
Gotcha.
Again, when you get to where he is, make sure you're the one in front.
Because he'll see you.
He'll see you, and since you do resemble my sister,
I get
They'll
told I
calm
look
him down.
identical to her.
yes.
Because he sounds like he's in fight or flight mode right now. And you're the only thing I'll calm
I'd just
down.
like to point out, this is made in China.
Men, Jen.
Just out of nowhere in a
No.
serious conversation.
No, it was made in Gotham.
Just want to let you know right here on the back it says made in China. Oh wait, it says in smaller print. Just kidding, Batman.
There is a Chinese Batman.
Yeah.
That is the thing.
Oh yeah.
I remember Batman Incorporated.
Yeah.
There's actually a full Justice League.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Heck, I remember Lucius Fox's son became a Batman.
You failed. You will not unlock the green dice.
But alright, well,
Yes.
I guess we should go then. We should probably pick up Chief, and I don't know where he went. He's somewhere.
He's probably down there talking. If he's anything like that Noble Six guy, he's down there.
No, not Chief. The other one that was with us. Tiger.
Oh god, him. Wow.
Oh, he's just been tagging along quietly.
I just forgot about him.
I know.
Like he was here and he wasn't here.
Yeah. I
Did you-
saw him earlier today.
He's
I don't know.
usually pretty loud.
I know.
Anyway,
I wonder if he went to sleep. I wonder if he went back to the house.
I
Because
wish
I know
I
you
could
can still
sleep.
get in there.
Wish I could sleep.
I think his brain is elsewhere.
He's here in spirit.
anyway,
Wish I could sleep. Anyway, let's go.
yeah.
Let's
So,
go find Doris.
Does
This
Dad
is
stay
not
here
amazing.
because he can't leave the
Yeah.
void like you? Or is it because he's attached?
Bad blood.
He's stuck in the void too.
Great.
His doesn't work the same way as mine. His is for a very specific reason.
Why?
Attachment.
Have you heard of mental blocks?
Yeah.
Mentally, his brain, if he was to leave the void right now, his brain would crash.
So he'd have to function.
Yes.
So it's not really a void, an arcane sickness. It's
Yeah.
It's him.
trauma.
Yeah. Trauma.
Okay.
As of right now, the only thing on his mind is
He's down with
bringing
the
back.
My mom.
Yes.
I don't even know her name. Nora wouldn't tell me.
Sounds about right.
Honestly, I don't remember the name I chose for her.
Oh, nice.
Raven? What do you mean? I'm kidding.
I'll come up with a name later.
Vriska?
Huh?
Vriska?
Bariska?
Yeah. Why not?
Hey, your dad got.
I was gonna
Frisk.
say Rachel was the name that they used in
To-
Titans.
Too basic.
the show for Raven.
Does JJ look like a basic DM to you? What?
He's like,
Answer correctly. All right, let's go.
Does she look basic? I like cheese.
See. No,
he came in with multiple blocks for cheese today.
I ate one of them.
He called it his most important.
While we're doing this, or wherever, we probably need to go find Chief. But
Yeah.
And then there's my tactical cheese.
what's tactical about it? You reload it into your hand, toss it. And
Now on the ride home, we snacking on it.
He's gonna pull
So-
the pin and then throw it.
Everybody got.
So what can you not have, by the way?
What?
What can you not have?
What are you allergic to?
Lots of things.
Just check it out.
Ow!
Ow, blueberries hurt.
Alright,
I'm not allergic to blueberry.
So,
Just try it.
I guess
Oh man.
you take me to see my dad.
Yeah.
Do
Anyway,
I need to prepare for anything?
You're in front.
you enter the portal first.
I think
Okay.
Heather had one of these, but it was
Where the place he's at does get attacked regularly for unknown reasons, so your father will be on edge.
Okay. Chief, where'd you go?
I was like, what?
He's downstairs.
I know, but
He's not.
and well, she said go through the portal, so
Yeah, I know. All right, you go first. We'll be right behind you.
Not the nether
we need to.
portal.
Oh, we need to find Chief. He's gotta be with
Eventually,
us.
he does come back on the up on the roof.
Oh, okay, so Raven, this is Chief. Chief, this is Raven. This is my aunt.
Mm-hmm.
Raven, this is Chief.
So
He used to come
game
here.
plan. She's going in first. We're
Yeah.
gonna be right behind her.
Yeah.
That's it. As far as we know.
Alright.
Everything else just on the fly.
All right, I'm ready.
As soon as you walk through this,
Missile.
the best way I can describe the
You
place,
always
the best way I can describe where you wind up, it looks like the main entrance to a giant mausoleum,
Okay.
Weird.
or like a,
Not upside
or
Crypt
more,
Keeper.
or more like a necropolis.
Okay.
Fitting.
But as you see the layout, it's definitely a necropolis. But you also see what looks to be flash burned corpses.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yep, you're going first.
Yeah. Looks like Dad.
Go ahead.
My armor
Step
could
through.
not deflect that.
Okay, step through.
I don't know if you remember, Steven. Do you remember Gears of War? That city you walk into, where if you bump into one of those corpses, it just turns to ash.
Yeah.
That's exactly what kind of corpses you're looking at.
All right, I'm gonna walk
There's
in.
another game like that.
Why do you sound like a stoner? Yeah, bro.
I played that game with him. That's why.
There's another
No,
game.
bro,
that does
like
that.
them shard
Drink some Dolby.
corpses.
Wake up.
W that you can use code PEPFAR.
For
10%
10%
off.
Actually, I think it's 15 on W.
15% off. I've been saying it for a while for this past couple streams.
I think.
Alright, I'm gonna
Go.
walk through the portal and.
We're already in.
Yeah, you're already in.
Well, yeah.
Walk through it again. We're leaving.
Yeah, I'll walk back through.
You saw that. You looked there. You saw that hellscape. You're like, nope.
Things are up. We're leaving.
No, I got my
You
banana.
just pulled your head. Like you pulled your head back through. Raven was like,
I don't.
Are we gonna die?
Yeah,
No.
probably.
again. You take the lead.
I don't
Please
like the
take it.
nether portal.
We're right
I
behind
don't
you.
like portals. They hurt my head.
This is the only time
Just
I'm
step back through. Just all right.
Like
Actually, step in.
I think this is the only time I've been afraid.
Just oh shit. Just starts walking. Just-
We just
Also,
Dad?
since this got brought up, they actually do have caffeine-free ones. I think. It's
but
just
that's
like
for weaklings.
No, it's for like hydration. It's like a
Just-
electrolyte drink.
Who
Hello?
takes hydration?
Is anyone here?
That's a great story.
I know.
Roll perception check.
Oh,
shit.
no.
All of us.
Oh no.
I guess I'm rolling for perception. Cheese dice don't fail me now. You did it.
An 18.
Try 11. It's not gonna get me nothing.
You hear
16.
you hear heavy footsteps, like someone's running your direction
Guys.
From in front or behind?
in front.
Okay. I'm just
Grab-
gonna stand there like. No, I have to stay in front.
I know. I'm
And
just
just
joking.
be like, shit. I'm just gonna
I
freeze
think
like.
out of instinct, I pulled my bow out.
No, I'm just like-
Pistol.
Eventually, you see what looks to be a grave robber running your direction. Like, I have to get out of here. All of a sudden, you see what looks to be a fiery skeleton hand come out of the ground, grab him, and slowly start pulling him back towards the shadows.
Jesus.
Now, as
Should we do something?
He'll be fine.
No.
He'll be fine. He's great.
As it's heading towards the shadows, you see someone slightly walk out of the shadows, and what could be best described as probably the most terrifying looking elven lich. Just stare at the grave robber.
Hello?
Hold it. He hesitates for a second,
Great job. Hello's great.
and then
That was a good first.
he takes one quick look at you, then looks down, touches the man. He goes, cremation.
Jesus.
All of a sudden, instant.
I don't think that's your dad.
No.
What do we do now?
As he's
Small routine.
as he's walking closer to you, you see this man he doesn't necessarily look like a full lich. He's more like a half lich.
Okay.
Like in certain lights, you can see lich like features, but when he's like in shadows, he just looks like an elf.
I guess that's your dad. Scary though.
As he's walking closer, he goes, "You look just like her."
I don't know my dad's name.
I'm just gonna slowly put my bow back now.
I'm trying to think of something that would suit him.
We're gonna take it. We're gonna take leave.
You know what? Cornelius sounds right.
Okay.
Press the guitar.
I don't know how to spell it. Spell Cornelius.
Shit. He heard us.
Whoops.
Hi. No. Cornelius Cornwall. Uh-oh.
The third.
Not Cornelius Cornwall the third. Oh,
I
Driscoll.
think it's already 9.
Not you, Driscoll.
Okay, there you go.
They kidnapped me and put me in the basement.
I got
And
jelly
beat me
beans.
to death.
Got jelly beans. Got jelly beans.
Yeah, just
And then I had to escape.
yeah, just
Escape.
or and I just imagine Raven just kind of step into the side, be like, just nods, just
Well, she didn't step to the portal. She's just
oh.
She's smart.
She's poking her head through, like, you good?
no.
Yeah.
You have no idea how much these two are feuding with each other.
This is bad blood. This is
Yeah.
definition.
Just
How do you pronounce your name anyway? Verena?
Verna.
Verna?
Wow. no, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Sorry.
I knew
just
your
rub it
name.
off.
I just didn't want to.
Just rub it off.
So Verna. Okay. He goes, Verna.
I can hear the dryer.
I know.
Are you
Oh,
sure
shut
that's
up.
enough? Just kidding.
What?
I was messing with you.
This is not enough. You need to put more. Good on mind trick.
I was going to say something I said at work, but I'm not going to.
Anyways,
Anyway.
yeah. Just before you freak out, all of them are with me.
Can I not be cremated?
Actually,
Ignore him.
I've already died once.
I would love that.
Yeah, he just slowly starts looking at each of you and he goes, you look just like our old team.
Oh.
They're all
The only
related.
thing that's missing is the lionkin.
Yeah, we don't know where he went.
Wait, are you the one? Never mind. I'll wait. Just continue.
Yeah.
You just go ahead. I'll ask
He
him.
was here, and then
He'll be fine.
We do have that magic house that pops up.
yeah, we have a magic. He might be at the house.
If he's sleeping.
No, I got a thing to explain this, but I'm not going to explain it right now.
No.
Okay.
Oh no.
Yeah, he went somewhere, but he was here. They're
It wasn't me.
from what I know and all of the research I've done on you guys. They're all the children of your old party.
I can see it.
sick.
She just didn't. She didn't stop herself that time.
We're just in the background.
Usually she tries to hold it in, but she was just like, nope.
We're just arming out. You can do.
He sort of just looks at himself. He goes, probably not what you expected.
I was prepared for the worst, honestly. This isn't the worst. They even brought us here.
Yeah.
I know there's a lot there, but
Come with me.
okay.
He starts walking back, into the,
Waiting.
Shadows.
that direction.
Okay.
As he's going through, you find out this isn't normal shadows. The shadows are only meant to affect negative people. Like if you're allies that don't affect you.
Okay.
Okay.
As you're walking through, as soon as you walk into the shadows, it seems more like a well-lit corridor.
Oh, okay.
Cool.
Illusions.
Actually, this place is cursed, more or less.
Oh, great.
You're not affected.
My favorite.
You would have to be here for a while. As you guys are travel on, you do wind up getting to a more open area. Not like a throne room, more like a necromancer's lab. Right there in the center, you see what looks like a giant crystal, and you see your mother's body being suspended within the crystal.
Predicted that.
He goes, I've been trying to use your mother's book to bring her soul back to her body. As you can tell, there are side effects.
Well, I do know that Darkway bastard. Stop it! Y'all make me laugh.
Just I was like, right way.
Bastard.
Go ahead.
Without him gone, you can't get her soul back. What you're doing is futile.
I kind of see that. But I'm probably the only thing keeping her from rotting.
I'm just gonna kind of just walk past him, just kind of go up to the crystal, just kind of touch it, and we'll hopefully.
Hey, ma'am. Got your news. Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
I actually do.
That would suck, and then we die.
Dirty 20.
Anybody got
Arcana to see if that will
Just-
hold it. Her body from rotting.
The crystal itself is definitely keeping her body from rotting. As of right now, like the way this crystal works, due to the arcane magic and stuff like that, it's not preventing her from aging. It's preventing her from rotting and
Yeah.
dying further.
Yeah.
So with all due for all intents and purposes, her body is alive.
Yeah.
It just does not have a soul.
She's a ginger.
It's alive.
My mom would take offense to that.
Ginger.
It's okay. My best friend's a ginger.
Lovely.
I'm brown-headed. I'm not your best
I was like, oh no.
friend. No.
No, one of
I
my
know.
closest friends for like
This crystal
more
you
than
have
20
her in,
years.
it will keep her body preserved. Not from aging, but from rotting and dying.
I wouldn't call him.
I'm aware, but what if someone comes and messes with it?
I understand
Like
that.
the grave robbers.
but please stop trying to bring her back right now. Protect her if you want. But what you're doing is, what if we're able to help her and then you're gone because you used up all of your basically life force to bring her back?
Roll persuasion.
Real quick,
Shit.
out of character. Once this is all over, is her mom part of my tenet to burn the dead?
No.
Good. Okay. Just making
I will hurt you.
I understand. I was gonna ask permission if it was. Okay, calm down. Jeez.
18.
Also,
I'm supposed to do this thing.
also, you're technically bringing back their souls, not
I
their
know it's
body.
only for the
Yeah.
paladins. I figured. But
Yeah.
I figured it out
Yeah.
just in case.
18.
If that was the case, we burn a lot
Yes.
of
It's, I've been doing this for so long, I don't know if I can stop.
Quite frankly, I just met you, and I don't want to lose you again. Yes, I was adopted. But they're not my real parents.
I'm not much of a parent. I abandoned you.
But you didn't it wasn't on purpose.
Technically, yeah, it was.
Not with the trauma. Watching Mom basically get her soul stolen from her. That causes a lot of issues. You blocked yourself and were able to leave because you didn't know how to handle it. Yeah, no, he rolled and it scared me. I was like, oh.
Ah!
I think all of us went.
I saw it. I was like,
I was rolling for the record. I was rolling for a reason. That's something I forgot to roll for earlier.
that doesn't make it better.
No, it does not make it better.
I was locked in actually.
I know.
Listening to what was going on.
Yeah.
Facing
It was
this
like-
direction.
Yeah.
When you left, it's like, oh god.
I was like,
Daughter, what are you freaking out about? No, nothing. Just the fourth wall break.
The voices in my head.
Telling me of the impending danger.
it's like a dangerous illness.
So, no, you could still be that dad,
The Peter Tingle.
but you have to stop. Because what if we're able to get her back and you're dead? Because you tried so hard to save her at the expense of your own. You're gonna do exactly what she's gonna try to bring you back too, if that's the case. And then you're doing what she would do.
That's what your aunt tried telling me before I even started messing with the book.
I didn't know she told you that. She didn't explain anything to me.
I wouldn't listen to her.
I think you two should talk without fighting. Actually listen to each other.
With this, he just sort of sits down on like a,
Yeah.
leaning against the table, just doing this.
The thinking man. Out of character, by the way. I don't want to prove.
I was gonna say, I don't want to.
Man, I've been in character for so long, and y'all keep making me start laughing.
The fitness gram
Go.
pacer taste is the
You
There
know,
was so many times in there. I was like, I could say something about
you know when I met your mother, they already made their team. It was her, the Lion King, the Changeling. Never bothered learning their names. I don't know why.
That makes sense from what I know.
Back then, I didn't care to learn about people. I just didn't like dealing with people.
I don't either. I got forced with them. Don't worry about it, but my adoptive mom told him to kidnap me so I'd go on this quest, basically.
If I had to guess, she told you to spread your
it.
wings.
She makes it sound a
Yeah.
lot worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to avoid the situation, I'm pretty much having these people figure it out
Yeah.
just for the sake of it. Yes,
But, I don't know if you remember Sarah from the guild
I do.
and Oscar.
In a way, I do.
They're the two that adopted me.
I remember Oscar being technically rescued from a facility. Not long after, a changeling was found escaping said facility.
I can feel the eyes. I wasn't even looking. I was looking over here.
So basically, in that one shot, if you guys did it right, you would have met yourself.
Oh God. Hi, me. Hello, you.
It was more or less. It would have been more or less a
Is it like that
Wo-
Spider-Man meme? Of,
no, more
I
like
was thinking that too.
more like the when they met Wolverine and the X-Men First Class
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
When he showed everybody's like, "That's Wolverine."
But
But yeah, just your mother, being the stubborn woman she was, and her probably one of her closest friends, your father, convinced the rest of the group to try to recruit me.
Well, my dad's always been good at picking people.
Yeah.
It's not going to be easy, but you can do this.
I know. Magic is addicting.
yeah.
I'm open to learn it, but I see the dangers of it.
If you don't do it right, there's
Yeah.
catastrophic.
I mean, I'm in full play.
Almost
Look at
all
Gav.
But
all,
Gav,
all
Gav-
magic has a price.
Gav made me a big bomb, and it helped us in the situation. It was pretty fun.
Yeah.
I usually say
You
that.
also technically died, but
No,
Yeah.
not really.
We
I kind of cliche
I don't know if you
got
know.
impaled like the
I don't
first
know.
time.
I know you've not been in contact with anyone from
God,
really anywhere.
It's a 42.
I never bothered looking. I s-
Darkway has teamed up with Grim
Message.
and this masked woman and a vampire. They're building a grave titan.
that vampire. I know his name.
It's not douche, is it? Sorry.
It's been a while since I used this name. Let me know if I get it right. Solvin.
yeah, you're good.
Okay. His name is Solvin. Out of that entire group,
My characters don't have last names.
Yeah.
Neither does mine.
out of that entire group, Solvin is more than likely the oldest one, technically living one.
Yeah. We encountered him. He's
He was
found
smug.
me interesting.
He just looks at you like,
Yeah.
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 Him and this other person, we had gotten trapped in another planet and they were there and they tried to attack our ship and
Keyword tried.
yeah, keyword tried. And then we basically, Oscar
Said,
and
"Peace."
Moore and everybody ripped basically a
Hole through the fabric of time,
Yeah,
space
and-
itself.
full on just attacked the,
Yep. It's pretty awesome.
and it was because what was it that I brought?
The Rancors. The
Yeah.
big giant weird
These
goblin looking giant things.
yeah.
he looks at you and goes, more.
Yeah.
Blue scaled kobold.
Pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a
Your mother was right.
women usually are.
No, you don't understand.
Something.
Out of all the arcane sickness, Moore has probably the worst one.
Really.
When it comes down to it, he's technically a ticking time bomb.
With his magic, I'm guessing.
Every other person who's ever had his form of sickness never lived past the age of 10.
So what does he like overcharge his magic and cause the sickness to spread more?
No, it's not contagious. It's just one of those things that can happen.
Alright.
For example, if let's say I raised you here, you would have probably wound up with arcane sickness or a variant of it. But the version that Moore has is very few who's ever had it.
Is there a way to cure him?
There haven't been, as of right now, there's only one living person with that sickness, and that's Moore.
And they're probably
Something's
studying
keeping him alive.
Whether
Could
that
be
the
his.
guards
It
or
could be
guards.
his willpower. It could be.
His pure guards. That's what you...
I haven't been on FAMU in a while. I don't know where he is
He's
politically.
fair.
Well, after the check, he's a full-blooded Republican. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I had to. I'm sorry. Forgive me.
Like, you know how
No.
there's the noble city that has their beliefs, and there's the guild city that has their beliefs. Where is he at mostly?
The guild city. Well,
Oh god.
he had to be healed.
I love that we all
in-
immediately went.
He had to be healed in the guild city. His party at the time left him. Don't worry, we took care of it.
We did.
Actually, Sarah took care of it.
Yeah, she took care of it.
Yeah.
Originally, your mother was part of his team,
Yeah.
but she had to step up within the guild, as did her other team, as did his other teammates. Let's see, there was his brother.
We met.
He was
Yeah.
he was an unofficial member of the guild, kind of like your, I'm assuming your friend here,
Yes.
Which one?
the tall one, pointed at
Oh,
Chief.
yeah, that one. He saved me a few times.
For that, I appreciate it. Let's see, there was someone named Yor.
Yes.
I don't remember much about her.
It's a lot worse.
She was my
More, you were.
teacher in the School of Necromancy.
You're thinking of Friend.
Friend Emma? I
Yeah.
don't remember. There's so many.
Yor is
Oh yeah,
her.
Orphanage Head.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wrote it down and I
Wait,
just
he goes-
wasn't looking.
It was wait, Orphanage Head.
You can just see us
Yeah.
making faces.
So
I get what happened.
Yeah.
They each went their separate way, and they opened up the orphanage.
Orphanage of necromancy.
Since
Dude,
I'm assuming
I'm
more.
working out. I can see definition in my arms now,
Steven.
and I'm just like, what is
Really?
We're not worried
You're
about your
pulling a
gains.
Tanner.
I am.
Hold your hair. Shut up.
I am.
Good body mass.
He goes, if I had to guess, I'd say,
I just have
just guessing, does Moore actually do missions for the guild?
Not often. Every once in a while when it's dire.
He's mostly in med bay. If he's not
No.
out in the field. More. Sorry.
More is
person.
normally sitting at a table
That you see him.
that we see him. Sitting at a
Question:
table.
Do you see him just about everywhere you go?
Yeah.
That means he's probably doing a lot of missions.
I haven't done a long rest.
I mean, a ridiculous amount. So my guess is he funds the orphanage. Your adoptive mother, Sarah.
Well, we are all orphans, so
Yeah.
benefits all of us.
Speak for yourself. All of my parents are well,
Mine are dead.
alive.
Sarah helps
We
with.
don't know about
Sarah helps within the guild.
Yes.
Yor maintains the orphanage, and Friend helps teaching magic.
I know this might be a lot, but can I have Mom's spell book? I was wondering if she had a spell that could get rid of Grim, and because he's everywhere we go. He's always there. I mean, we fought him how many times?
Too many times.
There's a target on your back.
We're gonna need all the help we can get.
And I can't get stronger with what I have. I've read all the books.
Do me a favor.
Okay.
If I give you this book, do not cut corners.
No. That was one.
I know you warned me about that, but please don't make the mistakes I did.
She's not one to.
That's one thing that.
If you have to, drag the book away from her
I will.
if she does get consumed by the book.
I will.
So I don't know if you or mom had this ability, but I randomly see ghosts. They'll randomly show up, like around him. There's thousands. Him. There's a man and woman, which we learned was his parent. There's one in our house. Like, I just randomly dropped that bombshell. There's one in our house.
Well,
What?
say hi once in a while.
The one in your house, what did it look like?
Like,
I wonder if I'll cool at night.
grim? But not
What happened the last time you saw him?
the last
That
time.
specific ghost.
Um,
Did he interact with anyone? Did he?
yeah, he interacted with our
Tiger.
tiger.
Like,
With our
Yeah,
tiger.
Yeah, he's our tiger. That's what he is. He's not even a person. He's just tiger. He's our tiger.
He's a living
Our-
weapon.
That's exactly what he is. He's a living
in that
weapon.
case, I can probably assume what happened to your friend.
Uh-oh.
I don't know.
I don't like that.
He's probably possessed,
Ah, shit.
or sharing his body with his spirit.
Oh god.
That's not good in
That-
his case.
That would explain the blue fire.
That would explain he's not here.
I mean,
Grim. Long story short, Grim is what would happen if, let's say, I did bring back your mother's body without her soul,
Yeah.
and let's say a dark god took control of that body.
Yeah.
That's what Grim is. That
Yeah.
soul at that house was more than likely placed there by one of the gods.
I don't
Yeah.
have the amount of
It was
caffeine.
a Horcrux.
I don't have enough caffeine or will.
But going off that blue fire thing,
Yeah.
I'm assuming that soul is fused with the flames of Avernus.
Oh,
Yeah. It's what it looks like.
that might
I
be
mean,
okay.
Your Lionkin friend, I'm assuming he's a barbarian.
yes.
Yep.
When he gets angry, does his hair turn to fire?
Yes.
In that case, it's true.
Good, true, or bad? True?
Your friend is sharing his body with Grim. His original name was Ganu. Grimshield.
Yeah.
No.
That was his name.
JJ's stuttering over a character he's had for like
his,
10 years.
his name was Ganu. Is that
Well, I was
three
half,
G's?
well, I was half expecting one of you to interrupt me again.
No, I was letting you
I'm
talk.
sorry. I'm sorry.
I know. Like, I'm gonna bring duct tape next time.
Good luck. That doesn't help me.
No.
You can put it on the helmet if you like. It's not gonna do that.
Ow. What the heck just happened?
They don't make duct tape here.
But
I was just talking about
it's just
Shut it. They're bonding. Anyway, so is this good or bad?
I got banned from the cemetery again.
Never mind.
I got told mom used to do that too.
With this, he just sort of shakes his head, looks up. He goes, I thought I'd recognize your friend there. With that, you sort of look over your shoulder and you see your skeleton, the one that you never put away. I didn't forget about him.
Gregory!
What'd you-
It's Gregory!
Greg? It's
If
Greg.
you,
No,
remember,
Gregory.
if you remember, you
Right.
did
She
tell
was
me
like,
you
"What?"
never dismiss him.
I never dismiss him. That's Gregory.
Greg.
It's Gregory, it's not Greg.
I
Funny.
like Greg.
His,
Gregory.
funny.
Sorry.
His name actually is Gregory.
Okay.
Many years ago, he was a family friend.
Sounds like a pet.
Oops. Sorry, Gregory.
That's the
My
thing.
bad.
My bad.
It's
It was his job to maintain our original house, the one that your aunt
filthy.
has. I don't know if she got rid of it or still has it. If you remember, you did go to that residence, so your mother your aunt never got rid of it. That's
Yeah.
where you found the book,
Yeah.
more or less.
I clean for the rest of eternity.
So this whole time, she had a house. She didn't tell me.
That's where you got the book.
I know. I said I was going to the library.
Did you inherit
No.
Okay.
Why would your mother's book be in a library?
where
'cause I said
anyone
I was
could
gonna
find
do
it?
research.
Anyway,
There's no logic to this group. Just learn that. Okay.
Gregory used to be. He was hired by us to help take care of you in your infancy.
Oh,
Eventually, he got sick due to arcane sickness
alright.
and died. One
Come
thing,
on, Gregory.
he just looks at you, cocks his head to the side.
he
goes-
just grabs his.
He just looks and goes,
There you go.
reanimated skeletons don't do that.
It's
I'm not going to worry about it.
it's Gregory.
It's Gregory.
He's different.
He just he.
I'm special. Sorry, I gotta give him.
Don't worry, I don't plan on doing anything to Gregory.
Okay. So is he gonna randomly talk one day?
remember when I cleaned your poop.
We'll see.
My brain immediately went to Isaac is standing behind him, just bumping. Trying to cheer her up.
Laugh, damn it!
Anyway,
Get a chuckle.
Because that sounds like a real thing that would happen.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of Jeff Dunham. Every time he has an issue with his puppet, Ahmed. I always wanted with his feet going.
I get her. Yeah. All right, go ahead.
Anyway, he goes. He walks to this one corner of the room, goes and touches his hand on the wall, and looks like a strange glyph pops up under his hand. And in the center of the room, in front of where your mom is, the book sort of just floats out of a compartment, and the ground just sort of hovers there. He goes, as I said, I want you to be very careful with this book.
I will.
I don't intend on abandoning your mother. I don't ever plan on it. And yes, I will speak to your aunt, Raven.
She has a way to communicate with us. So if you ever want to talk,
But I believe she knows. He sort of looks up. You see what looks to be a actual raven up on a windowsill just watching.
I'll make sure she doesn't get out of hand with it,
I'm not.
even if it costs my own life. Doing so.
No.
Funny, your aunt has been keeping an eye on me for a while.
She said she has, but she doesn't want to talk to you because she doesn't want to upset you because she knows how much you love Mom, and in turn, even though y'all fight, you are her family, and she cares. She doesn't want to lose you like she did Mom.
I understand. Eventually, once all this gets settled, I'm hoping I'll be able to piece together whatever life I can back on Famu when your mom's returned.
You're always welcome with us.
As for your adoptive parents,
I mean, you're welcome with me. I don't know. So, hey,
don't take this the wrong way. I could care less about your input.
I know. No one really does.
It is there.
I appreciate your input. I just
Just go.
do
on.
not
He
care.
Just go. on.
He became my friend because he
should.
gave me beer.
Understandable.
I inherited Mom's drinking problem.
Great.
Every time I asked your mom, she said she never had a problem. She had it figured out.
Oh no.
No, it's a problem.
It's the solution.
Yeah.
It is the solution to the problem.
You must give that. You must get that from me. You'll admit it's a problem.
Yeah.
I just didn't argue with your mom.
She doesn't seem like someone you would want to argue with.
No, you understand. She is the only person I wouldn't argue with. Like I argued with your aunt, fought her.
Yeah. She told me.
argued
about
with his father.
it. Already tried to argue with him.
His dad. His
My
dad.
input does not
His
matter.
dad just. I was trying to cast a spell at his dad, and his dad just punched me in the nose.
Sounds like my dad. No, barely remember.
Your mom headbutted me.
It runs in the family.
We were also told that because we were all technically voidborn, according to the books and everybody like I've talked to, we don't actually get arcane sickness from staying in the void and going out.
I still wouldn't test it.
No. Although I think you'll think. I don't know who I got it from. I don't know who's the animal lover. But I have this. Just Oblivion just shows up out of the shadows.
That would be your mother.
Okay. I saved it.
Don't wrong. I don't oppose to animals. Just I never had the patience for one.
He saved me. From this giant tree
I got one.
that he blew up and then got impaled by.
She told me to get good, so
I
got
did.
good.
I told him to get. He annoyed
I
me.
found
So it
a
almost
solution.
seems like this group you have kind of complements each other.
It's
Yeah.
chaos.
It's chaos.
Oh wait.
Organized chaos.
Organized chaos. We fight,
Yeah.
but I know they have my back, even if I don't always trust them. Especially this one. This
Or
one's
like
too
them.
quiet.
Apparently, I'm too loud.
You are. Shut the fuck up. And just
I don't remember taking orders from you.
you're around me and my bio baller.
I have to keep
Be
you
careful.
safe, otherwise I get stalked by a spider woman. Okay,
And
slow
also,
down.
just kind of takes the earring off. Yeah, Oscar made this. He tracks me constantly.
And I can't have.
And
private
I'm assuming your
conversations.
mother uses that guild insignia to track you.
Yeah. This one I
feel
can
like it's a
communicate with Dad,
problem,
though.
It is. I can't have private conversations.
I'm assuming your mother doesn't like hounding you every second of the day.
I used
No.
to take the battery out of my phone for that reason.
Not on silent.
Back to what I was saying earlier. As for your adoptive parents, I don't plan on doing anything with your relationship.
No.
For all intents and purposes, they're your parents too. They took care of you when we couldn't.
But one thing that Mom had always said was because she knew.
Yeah.
She said that if
I mean, your father was a kobold and your mother was
it's fine.
yeah.
Yeah, she always said that if I ever found y'all to not let it affect how I interact with you guys or with them.
Understandable. I'll always be your father, but Oscar will always be your dad.
Although, and I don't know where this came from either, but I cook to de-stress. Don't know who I got that one from. Oh, okay. Because neither of my adoptive parents cook.
I'm assuming they do within reason.
They,
That might be a good reason.
There's meals and there's
yeah,
Tolerable.
big meals.
yeah. They can cook enough to survive.
Well, considering they're adventurers, I'm assuming they're always on the road, so.
Yeah, Mom, not really an adventurer anymore. She kind of stays at the guild now. She's the second in command now.
I want you to do me a favor.
Okay.
As you know, there's ways for them, the bad, you know who I'm talking about, the bad guys. They have ways of replacing leadership. Be careful who you trust. Like, pay attention to what you know about certain individuals. I believe I believe you called him Gaff.
Yeah.
He would be hard to replace.
Yeah.
Like certain individuals would be hard to replace, but be careful who you trust. Like remember their personality, their mannerisms.
Yeah.
Just I've seen what they can do. Look like you're thinking.
I'm always thinking it's a curse.
Yeah, the curse is called age.
As your father once told me, that's dangerous.
Mm-hmm. It's a very dark void.
Ironic, huh?
Mm-hmm. Ironic.
I just keep thinking macaroni.
Oh my god, JJ.
I thought there was the dad talking.
No.
Like, well, we can finally relate on something.
No, I'm just messing with you again.
Time to whip up them cooking skills. Have a nice macaroni and bonding time here.
That's not what I was getting
I
at.
know.
So,
You're thinking about that
it's
wet
like-
macaroni.
Yeah.
We were trying to keep it family friendly.
Yeah. And
I don't know
that's
what
all I'm
happened.
having y'all done one thing. I'm just kind of walking around looking at all the little artifacts and everything before I even go touch the book.
Yeah.
Me and Steven have made a crime board. Like, alright, this person. This
Yeah.
red tape.
There.
What does it mean?
I figured my hair was probably crazy.
This random cabbage guy with the cart, he's suspicious.
Oh, also, I adopted but didn't adopt this kid that was in the facility.
Hmm.
Her name's Lily. We found her parents at the Beast Village,
Didn't know.
but
Was I there for that?
Yes.
Yeah, you were.
yeah,
Not
you
in
were.
spirit.
Maybe not mentally.
Yeah.
You have the.
But yeah, you have a sort of ish granddaughter ish. She calls me
I'm ge-
mom, so
I think my kidnapping around.
I'm guessing you're more like an aunt to her right now.
yeah. But she'll randomly call me mom. She'll go, "Hey, mom." I mean, Sky, or well, Verna.
Where was I at?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait,
I'm so used to saying that.
where was I at?
Y'all gotta remember, I use that for everyone. So but
Long rest.
yeah.
Passes out.
What is all of this?
We did do that at that one point. We all
I
just-
know this is a necromancer's lab. I mean, I've seen them, but there's some stuff in here I don't recognize.
It's just old magic I've collected over the years.
Somebody stabbed
Like different items. Stuff to amplify necromancy.
It just reaches out to touch something and just. It says weird energy.
Funny.
Hmm?
This stuff never worked on your mother either.
It's weird. Not really magic, but
Some people, they're more attuned to necromancy. Some people are bred for it, like you and your mother. Me,
I don't know, because of you, I'll randomly cast fire. And I also got in trouble. Mom would get on to me because I'd randomly set things on fire in the house.
I mean, that is probably one of the most basic of spells to learn.
Yeah, she won't let me learn any more fire spells. Not till I become more mature, she says.
Understandable.
Just trying to cast spells.
No. No, what happened was
I
I
was
was
thinking that scene for Spider-Man.
I was playing in my room and I accidentally set my dolls on fire. I didn't mean to.
Fire is probably one, even though that's one of the most basic of spells, it probably is the most volatile.
I didn't even know I casted it. I was sitting there playing with dolls and they just lit up in my hands. And then I cried.
That's where that guitar went.
Sorry.
Dang it!
Sorry, I went to
wa-
look for you and I
was-
couldn't find you in your room, and
I
I was like, "Ooh, what's that?" And it kind of.
I was wondering why we didn't get any more background to it.
Sorry.
I was really sad.
No,
My
I'm
mood was
sorry.
affected.
I'm sorry.
Don't worry, we can buy another one.
Oh no! Another, I'll buy
Oh no,
another
we
one.
can't afford it. It's not that we have
Little-
9,000 gold.
Little known fact about your mother.
Oh, serious time.
She wasn't just a necromancer. She was also a spell weaver.
Why are people watching this?
Shut up.
Yeah, that was told that.
She had this ability to
Write her own spells.
write her own spells, pretty much. That ability of yours to see the dead, I believe it was called Shepherd's Gaze,
Yeah.
or Shepherd of the Dead, however you want to word it.
Yeah.
What is that movie, JJ? Where the kid is like, I see dead
Sixth Sense.
people. Yeah, I was like, JJ would know.
I started thinking, Bruce Willis.
Because it was also the dude from Star Wars.
Was it?
I think so. I think
Continue.
It was the kid that played it.
Serious moment.
Anyway,
But yeah, someone told me that.
if you're anything like your mother, like you have shown so far, I think you have the ability to.
Jesus. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Yep. That's probably why he's sleepy.
I'm always sleepy. What are you
Yeah,
talking
he's
about?
always.
He just doesn't
He's-
sleep.
No, I do. It's just not enough. People think I hate sleep, but I don't.
I quite enjoy it.
When I get it.
And you're sure I can take the book, and I promise they will keep me. I know these two will. Points to Master Chief and him. They'll keep me in line.
I don't care how many FU she gives me. I'll get that damn
He
book.
likes to get on my nerves.
She gets on my nerves just as well. She's like a sister in her head.
Both get on my nerves.
You don't even say that.
I very much
Exactly.
like, from what I know, I'm like you and stubborn. And don't want to take orders.
That's kind of what worries me.
Sounds like my dad.
Again, I'm not stopping you from taking the book, because if I keep it much longer, I may lose myself.
That's something we don't need.
Yeah, we
Much less her.
don't want that. I don't want that. I know Raven doesn't want that, and I don't think Mom would either. I do have to ask though, why Verna?
Is what your mother wanted to name you.
I assume that. You don't seem like the type to want to pick a name.
I ain't picky.
I can tell. Well,
It's like one of those things
you
like,
can be. You're picky with who you hung out with.
yeah. Put it this way, I had a list of names that you could have wound up with. Your mother had one.
wonder
I
why
asked
she
her
chose
why. She just said it seemed right. It suited you.
that. Oh, also, just a heads up. Whenever you make up with Raven, just know that I almost fought Nora. There's a lot with that. Yeah.
Understandable.
Yeah, she's the one that she hated me because I had magic.
I think it was more like she was afraid of you. Like she was always afraid of both your aunts. She was
Aunt
afraid
and
of
mother.
me.
Aunt and mother.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
She, put it this way,
She didn't.
both
have
your
the ability.
aunt, both Raven and your mother, she was afraid of magic. She had a phobia of magic, and you, with the abilities you had, you lit things on fire. You
Yeah.
had a natural ability to summon the dead.
Yeah, she wasn't happy with that one when I brought in the squirrel. Mm.
I wouldn't say she hated you. She didn't know how to handle you. while I do blame her for putting you up for adoption, I don't blame her for doing that, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
If she raised you and did something wrong, you could have wound up where I am now. Heck, she could have raised you and put your room in a cupboard somewhere, for all I know. So you get the reference.
Yeah. But I think I ended up somewhere good.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I do wish that you guys were there, but I don't think I'd trade it.
Understandable.
Yeah. Whenever you and Mom come back, y'all need to talk to Oscar and Sarah. They have way too many stories.
No such thing.
Debatable. Some of them I don't want them to tell because they're embarrassing.
I'm assuming they'll tell me anyway.
It's the best stories.
Yeah. Oscar tried to kill someone. The one guy asking for directions.
I'm guessing that they don't have any other kids.
No.
Your mother was the same way.
That'd be a
When you were
strange
little,
kid.
when you were little, a child was trying to play with you, you know, and inadvertently, your mother summoned our skeleton friend there. Yeah, your mother summoned our skeleton friend here, and it scared the life out of the child. He's still alive, but traumatized.
Yeah, I don't know if this
It's like the
guy's
kid from
alive.
Incredibles. It's like
Yeah, I don't know if this guy's alive. I haven't seen him since.
They probably moved.
I would too after dealing with Dad. Dad uses him as a test dummy.
It's actually kind of fun, even though it hurts.
I
Yeah.
actually kind of like it.
It makes me
We
forget about
think
all my
it's funny.
pain until it hurts again.
He made me the staff.
Well made.
Everything he made me exploded. So
He sort of messes with it a little bit. He goes, necro ore. Neat.
No.
I guess I got necro boom.
Dad,
We've
no.
established I'm not much of a necromancer.
Yeah, but no.
Powerful necromancer, just not a good one.
It's like, surprise!
He hands you back the staff.
I'm strong, but I'm not good
Put
at
it this way. Necro ore in its rawest form to necromancers can be addictive, but this is treated necro ore.
Yeah.
It's not as volatile as its base form.
Yeah, we've already had an encounter with pure necro ore.
Yeah.
And just think there's more of that out there.
And
As of right now, the order, the Paladin Order, that's the only thing they focus on.
I don't even. I know his group. They're not.
Let me tell you how necro ore is made. If there's a magic infused corpse that isn't dealt with properly, over time, an ore vein will pop up.
Yeah.
Eventually deemed necro ore. And it can cause a necrotic hotspot, which means anything around the area will get sick and eventually die, may get brought back as a zombie.
There was some at the facility.
Yeah, I'm aware. Well, I'm assuming.
It was when we found the camp that's under Darkway and the masked woman and everybody.
I like those little camps.
They had already completed a foot. Up to the ankle. There's no telling what there is now. It's been 4 months, maybe 4 or 5 months since then.
More or less.
I mean,
We're running out of time.
without just kind of goes to touch the book. Ooh, that was a weird feeling. Grabs the book finally and just.
Roll a perception check.
Oh shit, I put up dice. I was playing with them and I put them up.
It's probably the last one for the night because look what time it is.
Yeah.
What's the time? I've forgotten it over these 4 days. Concept of time.
He says as he's like half asleep.
What'd you say? Roll a what?
Always
Perception.
That's my secret.
it's not a secret.
You-
It's out there.
Yeah, you didn't have to roll that high. You notice your father sort of looking behind you like doing this?
Nothing. It's just.
No, he's looking behind you.
Oh, behind me?
You look around and your skeleton friend
Mm-hmm.
seems to be acting less dead. That's my best way I can put it.
What?
Like, you've seen reanimated skeletons in
Yeah.
video games, stuff like that.
Ah!
They're not acting that stiff. He's not acting that stiff.
Yeah.
Almost like there's something different about him.
Hey,
sport. Just kind of.
As of right now, you currently have a new arcane focus.
Oh,
Your mother's book.
I do.
Hello, little sprout. It's me. Awesome. I'm kidding.
At least she writes her stuff down.
I do.
I write my stuff
I
down.
don't
You didn't forget it, but you didn't write it
I
down.
didn't write it down.
So, medium notes, no notes, and plenty.
What's funny
Yes.
is I have a really bad memory usually, but I have remembered some stuff about D&D.
Yes.
There's a reason I haven't been doing much as your character. I go over how much you're paying attention in that session.
So,
I did okay this time.
You did good.
I'll have Raven give you a communicator. We'll have someone send a communicator to her. But you have to be nice.
I'll be nice.
I'm gonna hold you to that. Because I don't think Mom would want you two fighting.
Again, when we used to travel together, we actually fought a lot, just not fight.
And I bet Mom broke it up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I have a few memories of you guys and like just faces, but didn't know names or anything. Barely remembered Nora. Didn't remember Raven at all.
Well, Raven was a workaholic. I had a hard time staying in one spot. Go figure.
Yeah. But you
I
said
can't
you.
do that. I will actually.
Okay.
It takes a lot for me to stay in one spot.
That's Mom.
That's what sort of drew us together. She saw a side of me I didn't see myself. There were times me and the rest of the team would fight, and she'd talk us down.
I get told I do that. But then I get annoyed at him, and then me and him start.
It's brother sister type thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Me and your
Honestly-
father was the same way.
Yeah. But I don't hate her. I know she don't hate me, even though.
It's questionable sometimes.
Maybe for
Your
you.
father was the only person I would ever let lay a finger on me with no retaliation.
No, I would never.
She's like, oh.
We argued, but at the end of the day, we always had each other's back.
WWE.
But we should probably head back so I can study this.
Yeah, I
Because,
need sleep. I haven't slept in like 3 days.
yeah.
Is that realizing, right?
Yeah.
Both.
So,
I play my characters very close to home.
we'll be in touch.
She will be. You don't like me yet.
And I'm here.
Well, you'll probably get a communicator that we kind of all share too. 'Cause
I won't butt in.
I know who's gonna end up making it, and that's gonna be
Like in
Oscar.
the 90s where we all heard the same phone call.
Ooh.
Oh, they're still on the phone.
It's a real spicy conversation.
Eavesdrop.
I know you're on there. Dang it. Sorry.
The internet's out.
What's internet?
You kicked me off the modem.
But
Freaking.
yeah, we'll be in touch, and if I find anything out about anything else about Darkway or anything, I'll let you know. If I find a way to help Mom.
I will point my strengths in other directions. Help research out some of the stuff here. Do what I can with the arcane sickness, and I'll pass on whatever information I can.
Any help will be appreciated.
And I'm sure Oscar's listening right now. Obviously.
Where's my next weapon?
No.
Keep a lookout for more. There's something about him that stands out. I wouldn't say he was the heart and soul, secretly the heart and soul of the guild, but he's up there.
Yeah.
He's an underdog, that's for sure.
That's probably part of it.
Oh, I will say, you might be proud of us. The noble city, the prince. We beat his ass.
It was
With
very
the king's
fun.
permission.
It was awesome, and the king got a punch
Yeah,
in there
the
too.
king got a punch in too.
Yep.
What'd he do? Burn the South Forest?
That's
Yep.
exactly what he did.
That was the tree I blew up.
Yeah, that was the tree.
My armor still hasn't recovered from that.
You also became a part of it.
Yeah, 2 times in a row.
Yeah, he burned
don't like
the
it.
South. Instead of defending it from the blight, he ordered his men
To burn the entire forest.
to burn the forest.
And
Which
it,
then
made,
pissed
and,
off
it
the
made,
thing.
and it made the guardian spirit there upset.
Yep, and there's no stopping it except, blowing it up.
So
And thanks to all that city's red tape, the Mage Guild could not intervene.
Mm-hmm.
But we did.
Yeah, we did. They're actually building a guild there now because of what we did.
That
And-
one receptionist, does he have help now?
Yeah, popcorn.
Yeah, he had popcorn for the first time.
Made him very happy. I think I saw a tear.
Yeah, the prince is now taking his job, and he's gonna go on vacation.
And he's going to the dentist as well, and maybe a plastic surgeon.
Yeah,
A cleric can cure that right up.
I
yeah,
think he's going to take his time.
yeah. We broke in
Him
a few.
or the king?
Both.
Yeah. Yeah, the prince kind of lost a few
Jawing
teeth,
him up.
and I also called him a bitch in front of the king
He didn't seem like he...
and the princess.
I don't think he minded.
No, I don't think he did
The
either.
princess couldn't say that, though.
Yeah,
But we can.
yeah,
I mean, it is the princess's brother.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I thought you'd be proud.
And you got to flirt with your first Slimeborn.
Does word get around that fast?
Yes.
Jeez, man.
It's just a small world.
Is there a newspaper on this now?
There just isn't that news about that many Slimeborn on Famu.
Yeah.
I'm not ashamed of it. It's whatever.
I mean, most people who see the Slimeborn are like, "Oh, weird." You were probably like, "Ooh, neat."
Neat.
Different.
That's all I said. Here I am. Yep.
Yeah.
I'm expecting a letter or something. I don't know.
A raven.
You got homework to do. You got homework to do.
I do. I need to go.
And I'm not going to
study
nag you about it, but...
this. Yeah, I need to go study this.
Test this Friday.
Oh God.
It's not open book.
No! Sup. Put her there.
No.
Put her there.
What's funny is we could have probably ended this like an hour ago. No.
No.
You.
The
Person,
5 people
you-
that have been watching for
You.
hours.
PetFarms.live. Look at all our cool stuff.
I got a shirt.
You see this? This is Dubby.
It's on there.
If you go on,
Yeah.
it's probably at the bottom.
I think it is at the bottom.
Go to the bottom,
I
click
got
on the
a
website, and use our code PetFarms to get 10% off or 15% off. your
10 or
order.
15, one of the two.
It's one of
It's practically free.
No.
Those stupid people
Buy
on
her
TikTok
shirt,
say-
buy his pants.
I need to buy my own pants. That's why.
They're
I
actually
like
really
my
comfy, but the logo that says I can't take my pants off will rip off very quickly.
Fix it.
I have nothing to do with that.
But
Steven will come to your house and put a new sticker on your pants while you're wearing them.
no.
No.
Alright, am I gonna